Hey guys, Elderfall 101 here, back here with some Skyrim. In today's video, we are just going to be playing Skyrim like normal. Nothing really crazy. It's just going to be a new playthrough. And this will be our new primary live streaming one, unless otherwise stated. Um, I might say something like, this video isn't a part of it. Let me see. Okay, yeah, but I might say something like, this video isn't a part of our primary live streams. But from now on, this will be how it is. And I just skipped that whole beginning intro so you didn't have to watch it if you're watching it later. Um, I'm not really entirely sure what race I will be doing. I think I'm probably just gonna do a Breton. Breton usually is my go-to. Um, I like having their weight up. I don't like my guy being a skinny guy. I mean, in Skyrim, even if you're a wizard, I mean, no offense, like you ain't gonna survive out here looking all scrawny, you know? Let's get some scars on his face. Yeah, that looks kind of sick. Like over his lip. I love the war paint. I love that one specifically. Um, War paint colors. I mean, black's gonna look good. Dirt. Throw some dirt on his face. I mean, this guy's gonna be like a crazy, scary looking character, but he's gonna be a hero. That's the moral of the story. I mean, he looks scary. He looks dangerous. I don't like that nose. Let me find a smaller nose. Um, I don't want his nose to be big. I mean that's a decent little nose. I mean I really don't have an issue with him. I guess the mouth is the only other thing I'm not messing with. I I don't tend to do a lot with this. I want a little bit of a darker brown. I mean that's fine. I mean we're not going for anything crazy. Yeah, mouth. Mouth shape. I want like a little bit of a smaller mouth. That's fine. I mean, yeah, that works. Okay, the hair is the biggest thing you need to work on, I feel like, with your character. Your hair really sets the mood. I like longer hair, just because that's how I rock in real life. You know, which long hair am I vibing with? I mean, I'm vibing with this one. I think we go, facial hair too. You gotta get some facial hair on him. Yeah, that looks menacing. That looks good. Do we go with black? Do we stay with black? Blonde, red. I feel like I did abandon you, Deacon. I think I'm gonna go black hair. I think black just kind of match the vibe. Maybe we can make him like have black eyes too. That's brown, not even eyes. Let's see any good eye color. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Um, I mean, looks pretty tough. A little bit different than what I normally make the guys look like. I mean, I'd like the beard to be slightly longer, to be honest. Scars, dirt. He looks a little too like light skin. Like this sounds weird, but like, yeah, your complexion should be a little bit darker. I know he's a Breton stuff like that, but this guy is like an adventurer. He's been outside. Like the lore behind this character. Before we even start, let's just make up some random lore. Like adventurer, so he needs to be a little tan, you know. That's why he has the scars. You wouldn't want him to be pale, but a little bit darker, a little bit older looking, you know. Like he's been around. Something with his head just doesn't look great. His head looks very small. Um, Nose height, that's fine. I mean jaw width, increase that a little bit. Um, Jaw height, cheekbone height, cheekbone width, increases cheekbone width a little bit. But like, don't I like y'all see what I'm saying? Like his head looks really tiny. But for real, I think this is what we go for. I think this is the vibe. That is the vibe. I do would say. So let's go ahead and click that. What is the name? I haven't even thought about that. Let's call him Elder. Nah. What is a good, cool name? Let's just call him Shadow. Very ominous, scary name. Very unknown. Nobody knows his like. Yeah, I'm not from Daggerfall actually. There's no knowledge of my whereabouts actually. So keep that in mind. Do you really want to listen to her? I'll rip these binds right off and just pop right in the face. You know? Oh, and that guy's dead. But that's okay. I mean, that's a canon event in Skyrim. You know, that guy's always gonna die. Sad to say, but it's a canon event. I call him Father. That's what I call him. He's my goat. That guy is my goat. He is my king. My senpai, whatever you want to call it. You know? Not really. I don't like that guy. I don't like what he stands for. He's like low-key a racist. But like, I feel like most races in the Elder Scrolls universe is racist. Like, I've been playing Morrowind for the first time, and I found an Argonian slave building, and I was like, they enslaved the Argonians? Like, that wasn't something that like I was familiar with. Yeah, they enslaved the Argonians. Like, poor guys. They do that, and then here in Whiterun, I mean not Whiterun, but in like here, like the Nords don't like dark elves, and I'm assuming they probably don't like any. They don't like the Imperials, so I mean, I don't know. Can we just all get together and be friends? You know, like let's just sing, hold hands and sing Kumbaya. You know, I think that's the best way to approach this. That's just my. No, don't take me up there. Don't take me up there. No, don't let me go up there. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I mean, I'm telling you, they're racist. They just want to kill you. They're fighting a whole war, but you should find the book about the Argonian maid. Deacon, why do you want me to? Is that in Morrowind and Skyrim? Because I've been talking about both a lot in the last couple minutes. And there comes the good old Alduin. I mean, he's just kind of vibing for real, though. I mean, I'm not really scared of Alduin. I could, like, speedrun this beginning spot. And I feel like that'd be very interesting. Also, hold up. Yeah, we're not playing Legendary difficulty. We're also not playing Novice. We're going to play Adept. But I've been playing on Legendary difficulty on my last live stream. So I wanted to make sure that was a change I made. Do not show this. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay. How to just do some stream stuff. It originates from mirroring, though. There, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna really sit here and listen to y'all. Let's just get this thing open. You're dead, buddy. Oh gosh. Yep, he's cooked. And there comes the fire, but you know, we're just gonna sit here and vibe for real. Speed run. Speed run. Jump on the back of Alduin. Ooh. You see how much aura I had right then? I just scared him off. I've been trying to play more. I love Morrowind so far. I wish it would have the Oblivion remastered treatment. That would be kind of sick. Deacon, are you still streaming, or did you quit streaming and you're watching me? I don't even know if that. He teleported, I think, to me, so he can be here for this cutscene. Whoa, you look so... Your hair looks kind of like golden right now. It looks kind of beautiful. You know, he called me you. He calls me prisoner. I'm going to pick the better of two evils. I'd rather be called a prison rather than him not care about me. Nah, I like starting here. I don't know. It's not that I side with the Imperials or I side with the Stormcloaks. I just tend to go for this guy because he knows that blacksmith in uh town that you can get iron bars and steel bars from. So I always like going to him. And I mean, with something like a dragon attacking, I feel like we should just put all things aside and just all be working under the same team. And I know that's a far stretched concept, but like, why don't we just all work together because there's a dragon destroying this town? But of course not, you know. People can't come under a common idea and like help each other out. I mean, that's just impossible apparently. But yeah, I don't want to play on the easiest difficulty, but I also don't want to play on the hardest difficulty. I kind of just wanted it to be a chill playthrough. Last time I played on legendary difficulty, and honestly, it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but it wasn't like a cakewalk either. Like one of the bosses, not even one of the bosses, like one of the guys I fought, I had to use a bow, and I just sat like a while back and just kept attacking him. I killed him so fast, they haven't even had a chance to react to me yet. My idea for this playthrough is I probably will stick to a certain kind of class. My idea is like a warrior. So he can use stuff like swords, shields, long swords, and bows. But I'm going to try to restrict myself and not use a whole lot of magic, if any. Like, not even like restoration and conjuration, which is a hard thing for me to say because I tend to love the magic in Skyrim. But yeah, I'm gonna try to just play as like a warrior class character, primarily one-handed. Not gonna use bows extreme like a lot, but I definitely want to dabble with some bows occasionally in this this playthrough. I just think that would be quite fun to like dabble, but not fully make that like what I'm gonna be, you know? I don't want to be like, boom, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, like I want to dabble, but I don't want to dabble too. Like I want to stay strict on something because if you're thinking from like a lore perspective, in a world, in this world especially, a character that's just good at everything just doesn't make sense. You know, like I get you're the Dragonborn, but like if you're playing a hero-like character, you shouldn't do stuff like the Thieves Guild, you know, or stuff even like the Dark Brotherhood. Like if you're a hero-like character, then like Deacon said, dude, no shield, no sword. Like I'm not doing a challenge run though, Deacon. I'm kind of just playing like normal. But like my idea though is like to stick to like a general like idea, you know? Like for example, like when I do this, when I've talked about it, I've discussed it in the past, but I've never even done it. Someone like Link, like if you're playing Legend of Zelda, right? Link's a good guy, or at least what most people would consider a good guy. I'll never need any use for this, but I'll get into enchanting though. That is something I will get. I'm not going to do magic, but I will dabble in enchanting. But a character like Link, he's not going to join the Dark Brotherhood and assassinate people. You know, he's not going to join something like the Thieves Guild and steal from people. I mean, that's not what a hero does. But a hero's going to do certain hard decisions. Like, a hero's going to kill like a person if it's best for the majority, you know? Or someone like Captain America, you know? Like, Captain America is a hero. He's not going to go kill somebody. Like, being a Dark Brotherhood assassin. He's not going to be a thief stealing from somebody. He might be something like a fighters guild, and in the process, is people going to die? Yes, but overall, he's going to try to be a hero. But also, if you think about it, in this grand scheme of things, I mean, are there really any heroes? But yeah, I will be using bows, but I don't want to over-rely on it. One thing I don't want to do is I don't want to like use stealth either. Like, I'm not going to use a whole lot of stealth. Will it come up? Of course. Like, if I was playing a normal playthrough, I would have caught this stuff on fire with a fire spell. But, I mean, that doesn't really follow the playthrough, right? At least the idea that we're going for. So, I'm going to have to get good at potions and stuff. But, yeah, like, build a lore for your character. Like, if you're playing something like Dungeons and Dragons, right? Like, if you're playing, like, Dungeons and Dragons, like, a mage is not going to be able to wield a sword in that game. If they try to wield a sword in that game, they're just missing. And that's something I kind of found beautiful about Morrowind. You can't be everything. Like, you can pick all the mage class stuff at the beginning, but if you try to pick up an axe and try to swing at something, you're just going to keep missing. Because in reality, I saw a video of a guy say it, and it sounded like very good to me. He was like, have you ever seen a sword fight, especially like in Star Wars, where they land every hit? And a lot of people in Morrowind complain. They're like, "Oh, all my swings miss." But I'm like, have you ever watched like Star Wars? Like, Luke Skywalker doesn't hit 100% of the shots he swings. I mean, people deflect and stuff. And if, for example, like, pick a character from Star Wars who tries to wield a lightsaber without prior knowledge or like the knowledge to wield it, they tend to not be great at it. Like, for example, what I can think about is that Finn character from one of the newer ones. He tries to wield a lightsaber with really no really lightsaber ability. He has combat ability, so that's why he's able to like withstand a couple strikes, but it's so obvious like he does not know how to wield that weapon, even though you would think, oh, it's very self-explanatory, you just swing it. But I mean, it takes more knowledge than that. And I know like Skyrim's combat system isn't as complex as something like other games, but like, I just feel like for the point of this, my character couldn't, like, I shouldn't go pick up like a magic spell and just be like a master at it, and then swing, like, go to Dawnbreaker as a sword, be a master at that, and then switch to a bow and be a master at that. I'm like, I get that, but just for this playthrough, if you want a playthrough where it's like a jack of all trades, watch my series that I post somewhat regularly on the channel. But for the purpose of the live streams, this is what we'll be doing. Okay? So, you can have an issue with Deacon's going to have an issue with it. He's going to probably send me some complaints. I don't know why I'm looking up here. I've just never actually thought to look up here for once. And I didn't even know that Iron Dagger was there. But there is something I know. There's a bear ahead, but also there's a coin purse in here. And then I can grab a iron helmet, so I can get a early iron helmet, because that's 12, and iron helmet is 16. So, yeah. But he's going to give me a bow right now, so this gives me some extra arrows. If I'm feeling lucky. Yep, give me that bow. So, I'm not going to try to use stealth a whole lot, but something like in this situation, where I'm trying to kill a bear, like, even if you were hunting in real life, you don't just run at a bear, just start shooting your bow at it, or your gun. You stalk it, you shoot, and stuff like that. Like, so in a hunting situation you would, but I'm trying to overall, when I use a bow, not to be a stealth archer. You know, because I want to focus on something where it's not like, oh, I'm a jack of all trades, or I'm a stealth archer. I mean, like, that's always, like, so common. And that's what I did last time I played through. I played with only magic, and I had a lot of fun. So now we're just going to do it as a warrior class. And the next time around, we'll try to do a thieves, like an assassin evil character. I do not want survival mode on. Like an evil character, he could be like an assassin, a thieves guild member, stuff like that, like a cheatful, theft, deceiving kind of character. But right now, at its core, I'm trying to go through like a bona fide, genuine dragonborn. Like, that's what my character is trying to go for. Like a hero, like you would see in like stuff like Legends of Zelda. So, if anybody's watching this after the fact, like after the live stream, that's the explanation for it. And I plan on doing plenty of streams with this character. I can't do a ton because I got stuff I gotta do. I got life to live, but I mean, I'll try to like keep it updated every so often, you know. Come back to him. I don't like holding on to a character for so long, which might be a very weird thing. One thing I've come to appreciate about Morrowind is these signs actually matter. I've never caught myself really in Skyrim stopping to read those signs and to see what direction it was in. Until I played my last live stream, which a lot of people watched, but I don't think Deacon did. But Deacon might still be here. I don't know if he is. But what I did was I said to myself I couldn't use fast travel, but I also couldn't open the map. Like, I was restricted where I could never open this up. Like, I made a story where it was like my character didn't have a map. So I had to like walk around and use street signs. Imagine having a not stream for 7 hours straight. I want to do a long stream, Deacon. I just haven't. Um, I don't really want to have the bow on. One thing I never tend to utilize in Skyrim when I play is shields. So I'm going to try to use a shield a bunch this playthrough. I tend to just run sword in my right hand and then healing spell in my left hand, or I just use a great sword. Or I just use 2 spells. I don't ever rarely use the shield. I have so many playthroughs. I've played this game like hundreds of times. And if you went through any of them, you'd probably see my shield, my shield level at like 10. Like, I don't ever really level it up. Now making me think about it, I should have probably picked a Nord for my character or an Orc for their abilities for combat. But also, a thing that Bretons have good is ability to absorb spells. So they take less magic damage. And I feel like for me, being a warrior, just absorbing in spells and like taking less damage from spells overall is probably just going to be very beneficial. Something like the Orc, he's going to start off really good in a bunch of the combat stuff. But, yeah, I mean, he's going to start off really good in a lot of the combat stuff. But, I don't know. I just think overall, the Breton, his ability is pretty cool. He's a friend. He promised me he could help. A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed all that. It was a dragon harbor. Will tell you the same thing. Now I need to go tell Jarl Bargriff. But I also want some supplies from you. I'm not going to take a whole lot. I'm just going to take your iron ingot, lockpicks, healing potions, a silver. I'll take both silver rings, honestly. And you can keep all the food. I don't really need the food. I'm going to take some steel ingots and iron ingots. Can I even make armor yet? I probably could. I don't have any gauntlets, so I might make some gauntlets while you're here. Have you ever seen this before? Someone actually doing some blacksmithing and not just buying all their stuff. Yeah, I like using the blacksmith mechanic a lot. It's nice when you want to do a bunch of other stuff, like learn how to make some of the more higher powered weapons and stuff. I would make this. This is my favorite piece of armor in the game, besides like ebony. But I'm gonna throw on some iron gauntlets. Yeah, let's throw on some iron gauntlets. I will get more as we're just kind of progressing. Like on the way to Whiterun, and also once we go to Bleakfall's Barrow, we'll run into a guy who has all iron armor. But just for now, so my character doesn't look so gooberish. But we're gonna keep going. We're sitting at 5 people right now. That's really good. Concurrent views is 5. Overall views for the stream so far has been 7. I don't think will be a crazy stream today because I started it so late. But I mean, it's all good. We'd probably just drop down to 4 congruent viewers, sadly. But it might have been Deacon leaving. I don't know. Deacon left. I'm gonna beat him up. Deacon's one of my YouTube friends. If you're watching this, he's also just my friend in real life. But like, if you're seeing his comments or something like that, you'd be like, "Oh, who is this defective Deacon dude? He's a YouTuber, and you should check him out if you want to." I mean, I think his videos are really well made as well. Come here. You ready to fight? Yeah, give me that. Some more pelts, and I can make some more hide and stuff. We had 5 congruent people, and now we're down to... YouTube says it's 3, so I don't know how that happened, but that's okay. I don't ever fully walk down this road. I don't know why I still am. I'm just gonna freaking just sprint off to the stuff over here. There's those guys over here. But yeah, I'm just gonna run down here. Intercept this giant, because the werewolf thing might be something interesting to do, and I would like to be nice to them and help them kill this guy. But most of the time, by the time I get here, this thing's already dead. So I don't know if I'll even get here in time to actually kill him. So let's get over here and see if we can kill him. Yeah, I mean, like, he's almost already dead. I can get a couple hits in. I mean, level up my one-handed a little bit. I'm not going to upgrade my points yet, because I think if I go to the Jarl, he'll give me a better piece of armor if I don't level up. It's really weird. If you show up to him at level 1, I think he gives you a steel chestplate. If you show up at level 2, he gives you an Imperial chestplate. And I'd rather have a steel than Imperial. Can I join? I've done this sequence so many times. Like, there's some quests I've probably only ever done once or twice, but like this sequence, like from getting out of Helgen till probably killing, like doing like the Falmore Embassy, I've done it like a million times, like a cajillion bajillion times, you know. That's okay. I mean, I enjoy the game. It makes me want to like. I can't wait to play through Morrowind, my first time through, because every my first time through Morrowind is completely online. So like everything is online. So you're seeing things as I'm seeing them for the first time, because I've never played it before. So that's very interesting, and it makes me get excited for when I fully beat the game to come back to it like in like a year and like play it as a completely different character and maybe do certain things. Um, there's certain things like I don't know like if they're like 'cause I'm so used to Skyrim, so I'm like, is there housing? Is there like is the I know the fighters guilds there. Yeah. Um, like I know there's a fighters guild, there's a thieves guild I've heard, and I've heard of the magic guild. But I just want to know, is there like is this Brotherhood's in the game? Because I got attacked by the Brotherhood in my most recent video. I don't know, because you're Battleborn. I'm just gonna say Battleborn so you don't beat the crap out of me. Yep. I didn't want to get punched square in the nose right then. So I was just gonna tell him what he wanted to hear. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Hello, buddy. All you do is just sit here and loiter. You don't do a whole lot, buddy. I'm gonna be so real. You know. I'm probably just gonna sell you some. You don't even want that, but I'm gonna give it to you. Value at 12. I would give you this. That sells for a lot, but low key, money is never an issue for me in Skyrim. I know this game good enough too. I'll sell you the spellbook though. I mean, if I'm trying to keep a point to the lore that I made for my character, he should never need for spellbooks. But now it makes me think I should have done like an orc, you know. But maybe doing it in an unconventional sense. Maybe I do like a mage next, but I use an orc as my like character or something like that. You know, might be very interesting to do. But for now, we're just gonna be doing this. I mean, yeah, I will. Where you at? Here you go. Have a coin. You know, gift to charity. Is that an active effect? Warrior Stone. Resist. Yeah, Breton Blood grants a 25% resistance to magic. I just think overall that's just really gonna be nice. And Speechcraft is increased by 10 points for an hour because I gave her a queen. But yeah, I mean, something like that's just really nice. Having that 25% resistance to magic. I don't know. I enjoy having it. So, we had 3 people in stream. We've lost a couple, but I mean, we're still having a good time. Let's talk to this woman.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
How about the dragon attack?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Yeah.
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Nah, I don't really want to talk to that old little fella. That old little fella. Hello, buddy. We've had 9 views on this video. Yes, I had a great view. Dragon destroyed Helgen, and I last saw it was heading this way. I don't really want to pull the Imperials into this. I mean, like I said, I don't really like any sides in this. And I feel like a hero-like character like mine, he doesn't fight for a side. He just fights for the greater good. Kind of like in the most recent Superman movie where he was like I'm fighting for. He represents himself. He doesn't represent some government. Just because I live in the Skyrim area doesn't mean I represent the people here. I represent heroism and what's right. You know, that's my character story. So yeah. Yeah, you better get back to your duties, buddy. Okay. And he's gonna give me some steel armor. and I'm gonna appreciate that. So look, if I would have leveled up before that, he would have given me an Imperial light armor. I think it's studded light armor too. He gives me. So 33. Yeah, I'll just wear that. That's gonna be more protection. Can I just walk by you real quick, buddy? I'm gonna disenchant this. I'm gonna disenchant this. Yeah. And let's go ahead and level up now. Probably gonna go for health. I mean, you can never really go wrong with health, especially when we're not gonna be using any magic really. Yeah, because if I'm not using really magic as much, I don't want to use something like I don't want to put a lot of points into magic. So I'm probably not gonna put any points into magic if I'm not doing magic at all. But I need more points in health because I can't use restoration spells. I can only use potions. The girl said you had a project you need me to help with. Look out before you step on your own shock ruin. It's rune. I don't know why I said ruin. You know, you have some crazy sideburns right now. You can't really tell because he wears a hood, but he has sideburns, I think. Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching? The amount of times I've done this quest in the last couple of months is an insane number. I don't really want these Imperial shoes anymore. I want some really nice shoes. Walk by. I thought about going to go grab the archer dude. But for his quest line, I would have to lie to another person, and I don't think that's a very hero-like thing. Even though it's for like, I don't know. If I wanted him, I'd have to lie, and I feel like that's just not something a hero would do. That's the moral, you know? And also, I'm going to be playing it by the rules of this TikToker I saw. I know that sounds super crazy. But I'm not going to go out of my way. Like, I know where Dawnbreaker is, and I know where Wolfrag is, and I know where the best swords and weapons are in the game. But I'm going to play this game as if I am the character, you know? My character's not going to know that Dawnbreaker is over by Solitude, you know? I'm going to play until I find the beacon, and then once I find the beacon, I'll go there, you know? Like, the game's going to lead itself, you know? Because, if I played it, like, not like that, I mean, I could just go right to all the best stuff. You know, I could head straight to like an iron mine, salvage up a bunch of iron, level up my blacksmith, and have Daedric armor in like 2 hours, right? But that's not how I'm gonna play. I mean, that's not like my character wouldn't know to do that, you know. And I guess if you're talking from this is like a strict lore perspective, and I thought about doing the no fast traveling thing for this run, but I'm gonna fast travel. I want to do pretty casual. I don't want to be super strict on myself, but like for example, my character, I'm walking by him. If I bumped into him and talked to him, boom, the conversation starts here, right? My character, the most reasonable thing for him to do would be to start talking about this thing. And he'd be like, what do you know? What's the problem with Sten? And he's a bard. That's what our character's learning about. You're right. What have words ever inspired foot? Your hope? You don't sound very sure. And I want to answer these text dialogues as my character. And, right? Personally, my character, he's a hero. He's not going to lie on the behalf of somebody else, right? No offense to Fendel. I like him, right? And because I like him and I want to be a swell guy, I'm not even going to give that letter to her at all. Honestly, I am going to give that letter to her because you shouldn't lie, you know? Okay? Carmela, I have a letter from Sven, or Fendel asked me to give this to you and says it was from Sven. That's what a hero would do. He would tell the truth. I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to. I don't really care. Did something happen? Can I help you get that claw back? Most times when I play this, I just go get the golden claw and come back here. But if my character did that, he wouldn't know where to give the golden claw to. It doesn't say, oh, return back to this place, right? My character wouldn't know that if I'm playing as my character. So, for example, right then there was a good example of it. My character bumped into that guy. He told in there, and I knew it was in here. And she just told me where Bleak Falls Barrow is. So boom, boom, just killing more. Like, one thing you gotta think about at the beginning of the game, it literally is stated that your character does not know. Like they just like basically just got into Skyrim, so your character's not gonna know this stuff, right? Also, where's Sven at? Oh, I thought I was leading on like a wild goose chase of where Sven was. But if it's really stupid, and like people are gonna be like, okay, that's such a stupid way to play. But your character, like, your character's not gonna know this stuff. Your character's not gonna know. I could go to the mountains of Windhelm over here. Like, look, for example, my character, Shadow, I think is the name we gave him. A stupid name, I know, but that's just the name we came up with, right? If you go right here, there is a tower, somewhere on one of these mountains that you can go to, and you can get a star that can basically be infinite soul gems. That is a very useful weapon. But my character is not going to know that. You know? My character doesn't know that. You know, because he's new to Skyrim. I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Fendel. And I could have him follow me as a guy, but I'm not going to. You could stay here. And I want to make sure it's pretty stated, in most playthroughs of this game, I would probably pick Fendel as my friend. But for a hero's not going to lie to somebody, right? That's deceiving. That's lying. That's not what a hero does. Now, are there certain circumstances where my character might lie? Yeah, if it's for the greater good and the safety of other people, right? Like, if someone, like, for example, if a Nazi knocked on your door and he was like, do you have Jewish people in here? And you do, a hero is going to lie in that situation, and he's going to be like, no, they're not up there, right? So sometimes lying is a heroic thing to do in that type of scenario, right? You got to think of the attitude behind the lie. For Fendel right there, it was for his own personal gain, and it would have hurt Sven's ego, not ego, but his image, right? His personal image. And then for the woman, Carmela, you're basically like messing up with her relationship life, right? So an honest character would tell her the truth in that situation. Now let's say Sven was an abuser and stuff like that, and etc, etc, etc. Then maybe in a circumstance like that, you might want to do that, but also I don't think that's the heroic way to think. The heroic person would probably just call out Sven, not give a fake forged letter of Sven that's never his words, you know? There's a lot of things in life that really don't hold, like, that hold a lot of power, and your words are like one of the most important things. So if someone just thinks it's falsely accused words that were not actually yours, like that's such a terrible thing to do to somebody. This guy's a steel war axe. I was gonna say that's a heavy attack. I can just tell by the movement of that. Good stuff. I do want this steel war hammer though, or this war axe. This was the guy I was telling you about that had a bunch of iron armor on. That was near Bleak Falls Barrow. I don't even know if I can block arrows. My guy's a little tired, but that's okay. Golly, Captain America. You know, he had a wife and kids. But in a circumstance like this, a hero is going to have to kill. I guess that kind of gets down into what you define as a hero. Because someone like Batman, you'd say is a hero. But he wouldn't kill people. But this is also in a medieval sense. Something like you watch like, something like anything really. With a hero-like character, they probably tend to kill people, you know? I mean, it depends on their circumstance, you know? I think when you think superhero, you think, oh, they spare lives. But when you think of hero, you think of someone who does good, and there's some actions that are going to have consequences, you know? But a hero, is gonna have to kill people. I mean, you can look at characters like Beowulf. He's a hero from poetry and literature. I mean, he kills people, but he is a good person, a hero. But like, I mean, just like Thor, for example, like he's a hero, but he's probably killed some people, you know. But like, you know, I think there's a difference between a superhero and a hero, right? Link, like from Legend of Zelda, would be a hero, and I mean he wields a sword, okay? And I know the games don't show it, but he definitely kills some people. Um, like for Arking, and also I feel like the times are just different, you know. But I'm trying to, like these bandits, they're evil people. You know, I stopped the evil. Do like if I was talking like in a real life perspective, do I believe these guys have the ability to redeem themselves? I mean, obviously yes, but for the point of the story, you know, these guys are villains. You have to stop the villains, and also I just got shot in the back. That was a really good. Like he just like waited for me to get around the corner to shoot that arrow. Golly, he has 2 to his things, and he has 1 in the shield. But yeah, I don't tend to use shield often, so I don't see a lot of these shield kill cams. That last one was pretty funny though, where he just like smacked the crap out of that woman with the shield. That was a really funny one. We have 7 concurrent viewers right now. We're sitting at 16 total views. So that's really cool. Thank you everyone for watching, especially on a Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. I didn't want to stream this late. It just, I was like, I really want to stream, and I also really want to play some Skyrim. So I was like, let's just kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Also, this guy always, I feel like, has a steel sword. But also, if I had to assume, if it's like Skyrim in general, as you level up, his items probably get better. Like, if you're level 20, that might be like a dwarven sword. And if you're like level 30, it might be an ebony sword. You know? Because that's how the game like works with the scaling. For example, there is a sword outside of Whiterun that is being in the hold, like it's being held by a skeleton through the water. If I walked up on it right now, it'd be an iron sword. If I was level like 5, it would be a steel sword. Just because that's how the sword progression is. And, you know, like that's how like loot progression is. Yeah. I mean, that's just something I like about playing when I've been playing through Morrowind. It's like being a jack of all trades character is not really something that's viable, even if something you should even do in the first place. And that's what I'm just trying to do for this playthrough. Certain things like lockpicking, which are just kind of an essential part of the game, I'm just gonna do regardless, you know. Even though that's kind of stepping on the foots of the thief territory, but I mean, stuff like that. But also, I'm trying to avoid. I'm gonna take that for when I start enchanting. Now there are a couple of exceptions. I want to do enchanting. My character has a fondness for the enchanting. But he does not have, like, he's not going to go to the College of Winterhold and stuff, right? But, you know, he is a Breton, right? And the story is he's a Breton. He's a warrior-like character, got crossed while trying to cross the border. So, he has some knowledge. And before he came to Skyrim, our character was actually a master class enchanter. But when he crossed the border, he got knocked the frick out, right? And he lost all his enchanting knowledge. He used to be like a warrior in some other part of town. That's his story thus far. Like he was a warrior character, but now, he's like in Skyrim, and also I feel like I've said this many of times, but I don't even need to look up at the thing anymore. I just kind of know what this one is. I do this one so many times. Like if you oh my goodness. So if you don't know, the guy in chat right now, his name is CC. CC, he's like CC3PO, but we call him CC. He was in our last stream, and he subbed and he watched a bunch of videos, so that was really cool. It's so awesome that he's returning. Thank you, CC. It's nice to see you again. Because I did promise I'd stream a lot sooner, but I haven't been able to. It's just cool that he like returned. Like having a returning viewer, that's actually really sick. Like back in the day when I first started streaming, I had 3 streams in a row where I kept on getting the same like 4 guys, and it's just cool to have reoccurring people, you know. It's cool to have reoccurring people. One thing I always think about is, why do these skeletons have septums on them? And they're the Empire, like Empire ones. You know, they're Empire septums. So, how did they get here? You know, it's very odd how all these Draugr and stuff like that have these stuff. CC, I'll catch you up on things. I'm just playing, like, I started a new character. I know last stream you probably watched, I had a completely different character. But I was like, that was just a one-off. You know, like when you're watching a TV show and they have like a one-off episode that's like, doesn't really contribute to the overall story of the show, but like it's still a good episode to watch. So that was kind of the last live stream. This will be a part of the main show, in quotes, right? So like this is the new playthrough. Like this is gonna be the new main playthrough until I get to a point where I feel like this character has run its course, and then we'll probably start a new, pick a new class and stuff. He just fell perfectly normal. Most of the time he falls. Also, let's hit you with a weak paralysis spell. And you're dead. And I just didn't want him to run. And grab all that stuff. Let's see if we can find any poison. Does that guy have any poison? I don't think he did. These are just going to have spider eggs in them. Yeah. The character that we're going for right now is like a hero, like the basic hero-like character you see in fiction and stuff. So, if you wanted like an idea, and I've said this multiple times, but like Link from A Legend of Zelda, where he's just a good guy, you know, he does what's good for everyone. Because if you're new to the stream, it might be a little confusing, like my thought process. I mean, you have some concept, both don't know a specific knowledge. Yeah. But yeah, like, the idea is just kind of like picking a character and giving him lore, like making a backstory for the character as you play. For example, my character just has the inability to use magic. Like, and it's odd for him because he's a Breton, which tend to be a lot of magic users. But like at birth, he was just never able to use magic. So he decided to focus on weaponry. But under that, his family was still very magical people. So he still gained the ability to enchant. But like that's what he put all of his focus into, because he was never able to conjure up spells like destruction or anything like that. So he primarily focused on enchanting and learned like sword fighting. So yeah. Linko-born. Yep, he's Link-born. But like I was saying earlier, why do all these Draugr have Empire septums on them, like coins? That is something that just came across my mind. I don't know if there's ever like a lore thing of it. Maybe these guys were like, I don't know how long these guys have been in here, right? Like they might have been only in here for like 20 years, hypothetically. We know it's not been 20 years, but how did they have Empire septums? Right? I just searched, like, if you want an example. Also, why do I have a freaking shovel? I do not need a shovel. I'm going to leave the shovel here. Why do they have these septums? Also, shouldn't the septums be in here? On different versions of the game, the septums are in your miscellaneous. So, I guess not. Oh, there's so many. Draugr, die. Come on. Oh, there's one behind me too? Come on. Yeah, like, our character does not really know how to use magic, so restoration spells are off the table. And also, I love restoration spells. I just want to keep that clear. But they kind of seem overpowered, don't they? You know, the ability just to, like, restore your health, like, at a moment's time. But yeah, how do they have an Empire's Gold Septum? You know? I mean, just let me know. Like, why do all these guys have gold? Or is it just because they're, you know? Hey, we actually did that. Let's just wait an hour to gain some health back. I did not feel like doing like a bunch of healing healing potions. We're not gonna really take any of these guys' loot. Someone be like, oh, you can use that for like buying a house because you can sell them. But I'm gonna be real. Money has never been an issue for me in Skyrim. In my most recent playthrough, I hit like 300,000 gold, and I was like, yeah, like I just know how to make money in this game. Like, my main thing is I love killing dragons. I love hunting dragons in this game. And what I tend to do while I hunt dragons is take their bones and sell them. Because if you don't make dragon armor out of them, there's really no purpose for them. I'm going to guess because they were cursed due to taking the greed, aka money in the grave. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. I don't really watch. I was about to say, the guy CC just said, like, just finished my sentence. I've never really watched a game theory. To an extent. Like, there's been videos of his that, like, pop up on my feed. And I watch them. Also, two-handed is not going to be something we're going for. We're going to go for one-handed. I will probably use two-handed. But my character's expertise will be one-handed. But he'll dabble. Like, there might be certain quests where I'm given, like, two-handed weapons, right? And the character might need to be knowledgeable on how to use a two-handed weapon. Like, for example, if I do the companions, I'm gonna need to know how to use a two-handed weapon to use Wolf Thrag. But I'm not gonna walk around and just use two-handed weapons all the time. I'm gonna use sword and shield primarily. It's just like incorporating more of the game I never play. I thought about, like, I was just thinking about this because, like, I've played games like Ark Survival Evolved, right? And I've played that game multiple times. I've gotten a lot of the stuff at the end of the game. But I'll sit there and I'm like, you know what? There's half of the stuff in this game I never do because I just play the same way every single time. So I'm trying to do it differently. Or I try to do something where I'm a jack of all traits and then other stuff are, like, overshadowed. Like, I'm a jack of all traits, but, like, I really don't ever get to 100 in destruction or something like that. You know, like, for example, this is another good example. In Terraria, in the game Terraria, you can pick a class. If you pick a class, you can become very strong in that one class. If you pick magic and just put all your trinkets and your armor into magic, you're gonna be very powerful. Or you could be a jack of all trades and use everything. Your damage is gonna be less, your armor's probably gonna be less, but you're gonna do a lot. Like, you're gonna be able to do everything. You're gonna be able to experience everything in one playthrough. But then that kind of gets rid of the replayability of it. But if you try to focus on only one, you're gonna have to play the game again to figure out the other stuff. And what does this guy CC say? Would dead thrall ritual work because you're given magic for killing someone off? I don't know. I'm not sure how to answer that one, to be honest. But hey, that's okay. Let me grab some of these little things. Deacon just randomly disappeared, you know. I just wonder where Deacon's at. My other friend. Me and Terraria fishing in Terraria is pretty fun. I became to not enjoy it when I was trying to build the cell phone in Terraria, which is like a very complicated item. You need a bunch of other items to make it up, and one of them is like stuff you had to do for the fisherman, the angler. So, like, you gotta do like all of his like quests, and it's random. Like, his loot pool is random. Okay, you're dead. You know, I appreciate CC being in here. CC, you're a goat. And you're a returning viewer that's not just one of my friends. Because you're taught it by a god/goddess. Indeed. Okay, we're getting towards the end of this dungeon. I don't know why I was about to say, are we getting close? I've done this done think so many times. 11 viewers, and I'm only one. That's what I'm wondering, CC. I'm like, where's the rest of these guys at? One of the viewers is most likely myself, because I am watching it on my phone, and that's how I do chat. I know there's other ways to do it, but, I mean, yeah. And before you were here, it was just my friend Deacon was the only one talking. He's another YouTuber. If you scroll back up in the chat, you might be able to see it. I don't know if that's how chat works. But yeah, my friend Deacon does a bunch of videos too. So, if you like my content, you'll probably like Deacon's too. I mean, it just kind of depends. Deacon's goated with the sauce. We have a couple collab videos on my channel and his channel. So, yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. We've done a bunch of collaborations together. And his channel, almost every other video on his channel is probably a video I'm in, or at least like a snippet in. Like, I think it's one of his most recent videos has me in it. Here's a no life activity, and I always say this when I do this. I haven't looked at the gold claw at all, but I've done this so many times that I know what the pattern on this is. It's bear. I don't even know, like dragonfly, owl. It almost looks like AI generated, where it's like not perfect, you know. I don't know what Argonian Maid is. Apparently, it's a Morrowind thing that Deacon was telling me about. But I don't know where Deacon is now. Deacon got out of town. He dipped. He didn't finish. Pause. He didn't. I don't know. There's no saving me from that. No, he started yapping, and Deacon yaps. He's the goat like that. He yaps. Yeah, if you like my channel, giving his channel a look could be something for y'all. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you got to subscribe to him and talk. Like, I enjoy I watch his videos occasionally, and they have me in it. So if you like me, you're gonna like his videos. Weird and sounds. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna finish what he said, but if you want to know, you can look. Yeah, if you like my type of videos and wish you're like, oh, I want more Elderfall, but he doesn't have enough videos, go to Deacon's channel. His videos are just as good as mine. If not, some of them are definitely better than mine. You know? Some of his videos are definitely better than mine. I just read what CC said and it just made me laugh, and I'm not gonna read it out loud. But yeah, if you like me, I'm in some of his videos, so if you want more of me, his videos are good, but also I occasionally make guest appearances on there. And he makes guest appearances on here. So if you're a defective Deacon viewer and you're on here, thank you. You know, Deacon's one of my really good friends. We met in middle school. I'll give a lore drop. We met in middle school, 8th grade. He sat behind me in class, and I turned around and I just started talking to him. And low key, like, we weren't like close friends in 8th grade. Like, we talked, and occasionally we had a bunch of classes together. But then year 8th grade, COVID hit. So COVID hit when I was in 8th grade, and we were all kind of just forced to be online. But before we went online, I made sure to get Deacon's Xbox name, because I liked him to an extent, but we weren't like super close in middle school. Like, I'm doing air quotes. Like, we talked, we hung out, kind of like an acquaintance kind of thing. And then me and my other friend from middle school, 8th grade, his name was Jackson, and we were playing one night, and I was like, Deacon's online, like, let me invite Deacon to our party. And he got into our party, and I think the rest has been history. I mean, Minecraft realms together, just going to his house, like birthday parties for himself, eating dinner with him and like our other friends and stuff like that, and then the rest was history. Just because I decided to turn around one day on the first day of school and just start talking to this random kid. And then, like, he was homeschooled. This was like his first time, like, I don't quote me. This was like his first time, like, in an actual school, and what great timing, right before COVID started. But yeah, he's goated. Like, his channel is gaming, but he also does robotic stuff. And this is not a plug for Deacon's channel, but I'm still being respectful and nice to my friend, you know, because he's awesome. I mean, he's the one that kind of got me back into this. I just saw like how much growth he was doing on YouTube, and I was like, you know, I gotta go catch up with my buddy. You know, I was a little jealous. I was like, dang, like me and him used to be neck and neck in subscribers. Now he has like 2,000, and I'm sitting here at my like wimpy 50. So I just started like locking in. So what about my reward? CC, I don't know if you were here, but we hit 1,000 subscribers, CC. I can't remember if you were here for that. If you were here for that, that's goated. CC wrote down the Deacon lore. Yeah, me and him go way back. Me and Deacon. Yeah, but ooh, I didn't mean to stand up. Yeah, we go way back. And if you're like, oh, I like the sound of his voice. I mean, I'm on Deacon's channel a bunch. Oh, why did my voice sound like that? A bunch. But yeah, I'm on his channel a bunch. And it's other games. So like, if you're like, I like your commentary, but I'm not a fan of Morrowind, Skyrim, Oblivion, Fallout, stuff like that. I mean, I play other games on there. You know, like me and Deacon play Roblox on there, which I'm not a big Roblox guy, but I enjoy it to an extent, right? Like, I think pretty much anybody that plays Roblox once or twice, it'd be like, there's a couple games on there that you find enjoyable, but overall, I do think it's a big cash grab kind of situation. You know, like, I don't think it's like the best thing, you know. And some of their decisions they made as a company is not stuff that I would want to align with my ideals as a person. But still, overall, I mean, there's fun games on Roblox. But other things like me and him played Among Us the other night. And that was just us chill, just playing together, talking. I feel like you get more of a natural version of myself on Deacon's videos. Because I'm not trying to be like, oh, very YouTuber-y. Like a sounding like a Shaggy with the voice crack. Okay, Cece's calling me Shaggy. I'm gonna cry now. And I got iron gauntlets of smithing. Weapons and armor can be improved 15% better. That's just something that's gonna be nice to have. I'm gonna go sell those gauntlets I have. So yeah, we'll do that. I look so stupid. I'm like wearing iron, but with a steel chest plate. Like, come on. But yeah. What other stuff can I talk about? I've been going back to the gym recently. New year, new me, you know. So I went to the gym Monday, hit chest, and I'm not like a super strong guy. Hey, Shaggy is strong, you know. Shaggy is strong. He's has ultra instinct. But yeah, I went to the gym Monday, and I enjoyed it. I'm not a super strong guy, but I'm strong and like I'm pretty strong, I'd say. And I haven't worked out in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, like a decent amount of time. And my brain was telling me like I was moving this weight 4 weeks ago. I can move this weight now. Oh my goodness! I drank an energy drink, and like energy drinks when you work out is like the biggest like messes with your mind. Like you just feel extremely strong, but you don't feel it. Like it's almost like a strength multiplier, which kind of sounds like a nerdy goober thing to say. But let's say I went to go bench 100 pounds, and it could feel hard, hypothetically, right? Let's say 100 pounds feels really heavy. I drink an energy drink, dude. I'm pushing that thing to 300, you know, and it feels the same as the 100. Like that's what like caffeine does to me. But then after the fact, I feel it like, oh, like I really messed up my chest. Not like hurt or anything like that, but like I worked my chest out a bunch. And then Tuesday, I did a very, very light bicep and back workout. Today I took off. I was gonna do legs day today, but then I was like, I'm gonna do legs probably tomorrow. Because in my mind's telling me, oh, you can handle this working out. But my mind's saying that, but my body's saying, yeah, dude. Yeah, a month ago you could lift 220 bench, you know, But right now, you're probably sitting at a clean 150. You know, like just settle with that for now until you gain back some of your strength. Um, but yeah, like been low key kind of weak recently.
Dragon right now.
Get on my grill.
Looks like he's
Back up.
I know it looks bad. We've got
I'm gonna go check it out. Y'all staying back there, okay? Be safe. But yeah, I don't know. Been gymming a lot. Need to make sure I get my protein in, creatine and stuff like that. I take a lot of vitamins to try to stay healthy. My fitness goals are very simple. I just want to be in good shape. Like, I'm not trying to sit out here looking like Sam Sulik. If you know who Sam Sulik is, that's goated. If not, you should check out his videos. I think they're really funny. He's a really buff dude. Definitely on roids. I mean, he hasn't confirmed or denied. Maybe he has freak genetics. I don't know. But you know, everybody's on roids nowadays, at least of some sorts. And as a kid, I always thought roids were just like you inject yourself with like something. But most of the time, it's just like testosterone boost. You know, that's a form of steroids. Just increasing the amount of natural testosterone you, and even not even natural, just the amount of testosterone you have in your body. Like that's a version of steroids. Holy crap, I'm really ballsy right now trying to fight this guy. Yeah, I mean, oh no, I just always thought as a kid that like steroids was like stabbing yourself with like the same stuff they gave Captain America, but not really. It's just testosterone boost, you know. That's why you see a bunch of bodybuilders who are like, oh, they have like their test scores are just not like school test scores, but their testosterone scores are just so much higher. I saw a very funny thing, and this is not me like condoning this. I just wanted to say it. It was like this bodybuilder, and he was on TikTok, and he was like, "Yeah, like you got to get prescribed testosterone and testosterone." Like I'm doing my gym dude impression. He's like, "You got to get your testosterone up, and like you got to get your testosterone and all that stuff up, and you got to get it prescribed. So just go to your local like person who's like transitioning into a man, and just take their testosterone." And I was like, "What?" I just thought it was a really funny video, like classic, like just like meathead, you know. Can only imagine at 6 years old I thought an EpiPen was. EpiPens are freaking like I've never seen like an EpiPen, but from what I've heard, like I went on a trip once with a group of people, and a girl there was allergic to most tree nuts, and she brought an EpiPen with her. Apparently, like the EpiPen like needle that comes out is like big, like it's a big needle. And I'm not a big guy. I'm not a guy that's like, oh, I'm scared of needles. But imagine just you're basically practically kind of just stabbing yourself with something, to make sure you don't die. So that was just something that was just running through my mind right then. Like that girl, like every time she needs that, like she needs an EpiPen, and she just gotta stab. Like EpiPens are crazy looking. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think she ever used the EpiPen, but apparently on like for the longest time, EpiPens weren't something that were on flights. That's why she bought it, and also we were going to do like across the country, so she needed one with her. But honestly, yeah, for the longest time, airplanes, like this is like post like 9/11 world, right? When like airplanes were like really not that safe. I mean, yeah, like they didn't even like carry EpiPens like post 9/11. The only reason I know that is because in college, I wrote a 15-page paper. What the frick? I wrote a 15-page paper about the changes that came after 9/11, and I thought it would be interesting because I wasn't born during the time of 9/11, so the only knowledge I have of 9/11 and the effects of 9/11 are what I live in today. Like I didn't know TSA wasn't something until after 9/11. Deegan loves needles. There's Deegan back. Deegan, I don't want to get stabbed by a needle. Deegan, ever told you I got electrocuted once? I met this one person, and they had an electric dog collar, and I just wanted to feel what it feels like, and it feels really weird. I would not recommend it. Uh, yeah. This my random like shower thought, you know. Don't get electrocuted. Yeah, Deacon, if you're new, back to the thing. Um, the CC guy who's talking in chat as well, he was a returning viewer from one of my last streams, and he subbed, so that's really cool. Um, yeah, I was just kind of talking about how we met and became friends, because he was asking, he was like, "Who's this defective Deacon dude in your chat?" And I was like, "Oh, me and defective Deacon met in high school. All right, we met in middle school, like Doyi." And then I was low key putting you on, Deacon. I was like, if you like these streams and you want more of me and you want very similar content, go check out Defective Deacon. You know? So, Deacon, I put you on. You're about to have 1 million subscribers by tomorrow morning. Also, we're sitting at 26 viewers right now. This is like one of the highest concurrent. It's called concurrent. That's what it says on my little side panel. It says like this is I think one of the most highest ones we've ever had. But we only have 2 people talking, and one of them's Deacon. Deacon is my #1 fan. Now that spot can be taken, you know. If someone in this stream wants to fight for CC for that #1 spot, all you have to do is watch every single one of my videos, comment, like, and watch it all the way through, even my like hour-long videos. Oh, meanwhile, a windmill being a giant fan. That's funny. Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn. When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from him. The Greybeards. Okay, I want the Axe of Whiterun that's around your hip, buddy. Keep your mustache to yourself, bozo. Don't make me crack your head open. Sorry, that was very violent. I apologize, my friend. You know, can we just come to... Oh, we have 27 people in chat right now. Holy crap. Sorry. This is like the most... I had to take a screenshot on my phone. This is the most amount of people I've ever had. I go back to college. Monday. Yeah, this guy's the #1 hater. Just shut your mouth, dude. You're an assistant to the king. You're not even the king, dude. You can get replaced so quickly. Now you're goated, bro. Look how much aura this guy has. Right. I go back to college Monday. First class is Monday. I have to move back into my dorm probably that Saturday or Sunday. Or I might just move in that Monday because I think I have 1 class on Monday, but it's not until later in the day. I'll take Lydia with me. I don't tend to bring her with me. But yeah, she's a good person to be with me. Also, they gave me the Axe of Whiterun, and I'm gonna use the Axe of Whiterun for a while. Also, I'm gonna go sell the staff for courage because my character doesn't use magic, so he doesn't really need a staff. And if you're not gonna use staffs, selling them is probably the best use I could really see for one right now. Hey. Let me sell. And I'm gonna sell you the staff of courage. It's only gonna get 26 for it. But I don't really care. You know? One thing I actually just thought about. I have 1 point. And how much do I have into speech? I have 20. Buying and selling prices are 10% better. I'm going to do so much buying and selling throughout this playthrough. That might just be something good to just go ahead and do. He doesn't use magic, but a staff is engraved with magic. Defective Deacon, I will have your kids. No, I'm kidding. I don't know if that's possible. So hear me out. Give your staff to a mage follower. I could do that. But for now, I like where you're going. CC. But for now, we're just going to sell it. Yeah, what I'm going to do too, I'm going to give this one girl 1 coin. And this gives me the status effect. Speechcraft increased by 10 points for an hour. And I'm about to go sell a bunch of stuff to this guy. CC will be in Deacon's walls. But yeah, I'm about to do a big trade. So having a bunch of points and everything might be good. A bit of that. And yeah. I'm just going to get more better prices on the stuff I'm selling. I'm going to sell the garnets with it to him. Do you want anything else? I'll give you a silver ingot. I will give you an amethyst. Now my speechcraft increased. And I leveled up. Killing 2 birds with one stone right there. You see that? 28 people watching? That's got to be my highest. That's crazy. That's really crazy. Deacon, you're witnessing Elderfall history right now. I think my highest before this was a 23. So 28 is probably my highest. Why am I talking to you? Don't talk to me, please. Okay. Oh, my neck popped really hard. I can't, yeah, you can't improve magical items. But hey, now we've improved our outfit a little bit. I can come in the walls too. What? Every fan is allowed in his walls. Yes, my walls are open to everybody. We're at 29 people. Oh, wait, did we hit 30? Someone said 30. Deacon, did we hit 30 people? Deacon, can you confirm if we hit 30 people or not, please? On my screen it says 30. I mean, it says 29. And on my other side it says 28. So, I don't know if we hit it yet. But CC does say 30. CC, you should share it to all your friends. Oh my gosh, we hit 30. Deacon, we hit 30 people watching the stream. Holy crap, that's the most I've ever had, Deacon. So the most logical perspective, I could do a big lap around and go to Iverstead. I don't know if that's how the game wants you to play, because there's a path that goes from here all the way to Iverstead. But what I normally do is I just go to Riften and I'll cut over to Iverstead from here. And I will need to come back to Riften eventually. And I just think, holy crap, we're at 34 people, Deacon. I think this is the most logical kind of play. Just to go to Riften and cut through. And I'll need to be back here to get Esbern and do all that. So yeah, that moon looks really beautiful. The game as itself just looks so beautiful. The atmosphere. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of just cut straight to Iverstead, and we'll go climb up the throat of the world. I don't know how long we'll be streaming. If we keep in the 30s for another I think another 2 hours is probably the max I can do. I can't be up till 2 a.m. Assuming people, you guys stream for 24 hours. Deacon, can you just come over to my house and I'm just gonna sleep on my bed and you continue the stream for me? No, we're just gonna change the title to the stream, Skyrim Ambience. I'm just gonna leave my monitor on, just go stand on top of this hill and just stare off into the wilderness and be a live stream of the Skyrim wilderness. That would be really funny to do. Just to see. You know? I might... Before I go to bed, Deacon, I might try to do that. Just to see. Just to see. Just go walk over to this hill and just go stare like this. Turn the HUD off, have nothing here, and just rechange the title name to Skyrim Ambience. Just a live stream of Skyrim Ambience if you just want that. Can be fun. Just screen share and I'll play Skyrim instead. And I'll be here the whole time. CC is a goat like that. You ready to fight me, dude? What I'm really aiming for is I want a soul spell. What Where you can kill something and then fill up a soul gem. That's what I'm really going for. Like, that would be the first enchantment I really want to get. Also, I have no issue with staying up till 3 a.m. if the stream's popping, though. Deegan, like, if it's like a 1 a.m. and the stream's popping, I'm staying on. Yeah. Like, if it pops off, if you're watching this stream and you're conscious and not asleep, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I mean, it helps out the video, it helps out the live stream. I mean, makes more people see it, and the more people are in here engaging. One thing, the reality that kind of hit me while I'm streaming. Same. I've been there, done getting the board in Skyrim. Oh my gosh, we have another person talking in chat. That's really awesome. Hey dude, what's up? I hope you're doing good. But one thing I'm realizing, I'm like, my stream, I don't know who it gets pushed out to. I'm assuming an American audience or like European audience. Right? Like, I'm assuming that's who it gets pushed out to. So, like, I don't know. Is there gonna be people? Like, am I gonna get people from like other countries like just popping in? Like, that's one thing I know. Like my normal videos, I've had like a guy from like who speaks like Japanese in my chat once. But also I'm sitting here, I'm like, or was that just a person who just wanted to be cool and wrote a sentence in Japanese? I don't know. That's something that just kind of went to my mind. Hey, Lydia. 39 people. Holy crap. Guys, we're doing pretty good with this stream. Who are you? I can hear... Oh, it's vampires, I think. You know, that's why we have bows, boys and girls and Deacon. Yep, it's a vampire, and I don't really want to fight a vampire. Deacon, how do I set up Super Chat? Do I even have that? Don't you need 3,000 watch hours for Super Chat? What's a Super Chat, Deacon? I wish I was in Discord so Deacon could be telling me all this stuff. But for some reason, it won't let me tab out of the stream. Maybe that's something I can fix. Hello? You look crazy looking. Oh, okay. I mean, y'all just do y'all's thing, okay? I don't do Streamlab, Deacon. I do OBS. Do I need to switch to Streamlabs? I have Streamlabs installed. I'm not saying switch to midstream, like end the stream and start another one. But I might start using Streamlab if it's better. I just need to get more familiar with it. I record all my videos and I do all my live streams on OBS. But I mean, I could always switch. You know, it kind of just depends. Yeah, 39 people. This is the most we've ever had in the stream before. And I'm so glad Deacon's here to witness this with me, because I always talk to Deacon about our YouTube channels, and he'll tell me how his is going, and I'll tell him how mine's going. And I always feel like a crazy person when I'm telling him, like, dude, like my stream hit 20 people. You know, like a year. Look at this little wimpy thief. Walk away. I don't have time for this. Come on. Stand up for yourself. Fight. He's got Captain America right there. I've never used OBS. I know you can set that stuff up. Low-key, that's what I was doing like an hour ago. I was trying to get it so I can have a chat. So it would show chat on the left. And it would like show when someone subscribed. But I don't know if it was finished. So I didn't do it. I was like, this is an issue for another day. Next time I stream, I'll do it. So probably like if there's a demand for it, I'll stream tomorrow too if I have time. But yeah, like I'll try to do the super chat stuff. It went up to we dropped down to 39. We were up to 42 though. Which is still awesome. My thing on my right is telling me like a stream overview, and it says our stream overview is excellent. We have like a high chat rating. Concurrent viewers right now is 39, and the total views of the video is sitting at 78, and it hasn't even been published yet. Me and Deacon were talking earlier today, and we were like, the only thing left now is just to get the watch hours up, you know. Regardless, like both hit 1,000 subs. At this point, we're kind of just fighting for our watch hours. Also, I haven't saved in my last save was in Whiterun. And if I die right now, I'm going all the way back to Whiterun, and that is something that I would probably hurt myself. Not really. And the only reason I said that is that I heard this bear. You know, but we ball, frigate, we ball. Okay, my weapon's no longer charged. Hey, I don't think I'll get it. Us just having 41 in general is a big accomplishment for me. So how long do you want for a watch hours? I'm sitting at 600, and you need 4,000 for monetization. But for a stream like this, I tend to get a lot. And I hope it contributes to it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I need like 2.6. I need like 2.4K to hit it. And not saying that this stream will be the one to do it. No, I don't believe so at all. But yeah, I mean, it is gonna be a difficult thing. I don't think I'm gonna get it anytime soon. Yep. Hey, I appreciate any minute. Like, heck, even you just watching this CC is plenty, you know? Like, this is as much as you really need. Don't worry, Pookie. I'll get you up to 2K myself. Get him, Deacon. Okay. What we're gonna do, though, is we'll come back here. But we're gonna go to Whiterun. CC's gonna beat Deacon. Because we picked up a disease from the bear, and it really lowers our stamina, and that is not something I want to have in this playthrough. People are gonna start saying I'm sick too. But if you go to one of these little standing stones, not standing stones, these things, they're supposed to cure you of your disease. I think it might cost money, but it's less money than it costs to get a disease potion. Like I'm sitting at $1,629. That's pretty good for starting a stream an hour and 28 minutes ago. And also 41 views, only an hour and 28 minutes in, is insane. Give me a second. While we're traveling, let me send this to my girlfriend. I want to be like, hey babe, look at this. Ooh. Sorry. She is an art major at the same college I go to. And she was sent, and she also like wants to do graphic design and stuff like that. And she was like, "Oh, do you want me to do any thumbnails for you?" And I was like, "Dude, that'd be sick." Like, I don't know how to do I'm not great at making thumbnails. You can probably tell. But I mean, like, if she even has like a little bit of an idea on how to, it's probably gonna be way better than anything I can make. Deacon, don't say that about my girlfriend. I'm gonna start saying that about your girlfriend. Arr, I'm gonna throw my fist at you, Deacon. I'm not. Why am I talking to you? I'm supposed to talk to you. Anything? What type of deliveries do you make? And it return. I can do it for you. I'll take your supplies up to the Greybeard. I mean, I'm going up there. And I'll bring him back. I'll let him know, and he'll give me money. I mean, that's a quest line I always tend to do, because you're already going up there, you know. Someone said if you read every single one of these on the way up, it gives you a dragon soul, and I don't know if that's true or not. But we're gonna test that theory out on the way up. I mean, there's a purpose to read them, I would assume. Probably just lore, to be honest. I mean, there's so many books in the game you probably will never even look over. Yeah. 45 people, that is a butt ton of people. Deacon, do you think we'll get to 50? What's the over and under? You know, let's play some bets. Not really. I bet we will get to 50 viewers by 12:30. That's my guess. 50 viewers by 12:30. Oh my gosh, we just jumped up to 49. Maybe not 12:30. Maybe 12:01. Maybe 12:01. Maybe 12:01. That was such a weird. I'm like talking. I'm like maybe by then. But yeah, we jumped up to 49. Okay, this is another one of these little standings then. Men were born. Okay. Okay, we jumped back down to 43. We jumped back down to 43, which is which is more of a reasonable number. But I got a screenshot of us at 49. So that's all that matters. That's all that matters. We got one at 49. All these animals give you diseases, and you gotta be careful. I've had so much bad luck with getting diseases from the creatures in Skyrim recently. But hey, forget we ball. Poor goat. You know, I'm the goat. What, did he have gold on him? Someone who's watching the stream, please go back and see if he had gold on him, because I swear I just got gold from a goat. It's like when you kill dogs and they give you like a ruby. I'm like, why do you have a ruby? Yeah, we're sitting at 45 concurrent viewers, overall chat rate of 1. I don't know what that means. And then 90 viewers, and above it says it's an excellent stream. I would say it's an excellent stream because on average we get like 10 people. I would say 10 is like our high usually. If we're really lucky, we'll get to 20. You know, it's gonna be so humbling though, and I always think about this, but it always comes back to me. I'm like, next stream I do, you know, I'm gonna get like 3 viewers the whole entire 2 hours I stream. And I'll never go back to the 45 I have now. But like, if I need to quit that mindset, you know? I'm like, if I'd done it once, I could do it again. Next time I stream, maybe I'll have another 50. Like, I hit 20 for the first time like 2 months, like a month ago, maybe. I hit 20 viewers as my high a month ago. What else is high me? I mean, the only way I could see you properly enjoying one of my streams is if someone's just high. You're either high, Deacon, or you're asleep. Because I can almost bet you that 30, not even 30, I would say it's probably 60% of the people who are watching this are probably asleep. They probably just had Skyrim videos on, and I was like the next person up on their thing. Because no way somebody's just sitting here and like, oh, let me watch this. You know, that is a shot to the 2 people who are watching it and commenting. I'm just messing with y'all. But, you know, I'm enjoying it. 47 concurrent viewers. I wish I would have done all my cool stream overlay stuff. I'm drunk and high. And this hits. It's like those videos I've seen on like YouTube Shorts or like TikTok, and it's like, when you're playing Skyrim at 3 a.m. and you're just mad faded, and like the character just starts walking out and he's in the Skyrim world. I don't really want to fight this frost troll if I don't have to. He's not gonna be hard to kill, but I don't want to kill him. Lydia's just gonna get her butt whooped by him, and I'm just gonna keep walking. We made it to 50. Sorry, that was a big gasp. Like, oh, we made it to 50. Deacon gave me a good point. I was like, does these watch hours, like y'all watching, does that correlate to my watch hours, and I would have to assume because some people just stream. Um, yeah. I mean, statistically, if the pattern keeps on going at the rate at which it's going, we should have 100 by another hour. Nah, I'm kidding. Eventually, it's gonna plateau. Eventually. I mean, not saying I want it to plateau, but I feel like eventually it will. That's just a random little cave. And I do genuinely think that was the last one, so I don't think there was actually anything from reading these. Like, there was no point to read these. So I was kind of reading for nothing. 54, Deacon. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots every single time. No, there is another one up here. I've been watching since entering Whiterun, my guy. Oh, hey, hey, Justin. Thank you for sitting there and watching. I appreciate that. I don't realize how many people are just sitting there. This snow looks delicious. Oh, we actually have a lot of people just talking now. Yeah. Thank you for everyone who's watching and talking. Yeah, it sounds mean, but I kind of just assumed people were just like not watching. Me and Deacon always talk. One of my friends who's in the chat, we're like, when you get so many viewers like that, it must be just people sleeping. But I mean, we have people talking, and if you're watching and you're not subscribed or liked, I'm not saying you have to. I hate people who beg for that type of stuff. It sounds so stupid, but like if you don't say it, how are you gonna expect more subscribers and likes? So, I mean, if you're enjoying this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. We do a lot of content like this. Yeah, that was the last one. So I don't think that was an Easter egg. I saw like an Easter egg video a long time. Oh wait, no, there's a last. This is the last one. Let me just see, dude. We're up to 60. Voice worship, enter the path. Okay. Oh wait, it did give you me effect. You saw that, right? What was that effect? Animals will neither attack nor flee from you. 23 hours. Voice of the skies. Oh, that is the first time I've ever done that, and that was something I completely didn't even know was in the game. I saw a TikTok a long time ago where it was like, if you read all these, something special happens, and in the video it said it got you a dragon soul, but turns out it's an ability. That's really cool. Let's go up here. I'm also playing my R36, and I've already done all the plugs. Rang the bell. Cool. He's reaching the big league. Deacon, I made it. Dude, I might start tearing up a little bit. I know I'm a man. I don't tear up. Are answering your summon. I've had multiple streams where we've gone really good. We get to like 15 to 20 people, and then when I get here, this is when I lose a lot of people. A lot of people just don't want to sit here for the graybeard thing. And trust me, I don't want to sit through this graybeard thing either, okay? But, you know, we have to get through some of it. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm supposed to shout at you. Sorry. Sorry, I should have told you that I was going to shout at you, buddy. Holy crap, dude, we're at like 60 people watching. Holy crap. Okay, dude. Dude! So after he's done, you're gonna get more... Maybe. I said we'd hit 50 viewers by 12:30. It's 12:08, and we hit 60. Dude, I'm ready to learn. No, wait. Dude, I'm getting so giddy right now. Oh. Like, this is such a golden opportunity. I cannot stop. Like, I gotta keep going, right? 61. We're at 60. Like, I can't, like, okay, I don't need to just focus so much on the chat because that is important, and I'm so grateful for all the people watching. But I also want to make this a good, enjoyable video for people to watch. But yeah, this is, in my opinion, is one of the slowest things, and then not big. This and also the meeting you do with these guys later, with all the like major like powers of Skyrim, that's quite boring as well. So he's gonna teach me another word of unrelenting force, which is the Fushroda basic shout you get at the beginning. They don't give you all three until you return the horn to them after you get it back from Delphine. But I don't think we'll get to that point in this stream. As long as, I mean, I'm going to keep streaming as long as I can. But I do not believe I'll get to that point in this stream. But yeah. I mean, it's all good, boys and girls, and Lydia, whatever you are. Big old forehead. Yeah, I honestly don't have a big old forehead. I was going to call you Big Forehead, but... Holy yeah, dude. Can you just get to the point? I would fight these guys, but they would whoop my butt. Yeah, can you, like, give me a dragon shout? You know, why wouldn't these guys be more nice and just, like, teach me every shout? They're kind of like, oh, go out on your own and figure these stuff out. Like, bro, aren't you supposed to be, like, my teacher? I mean, I guess you kind of do have to prepare your student to go out into the place and learn, but that's besides the point. Yeah. I gotta shout you. Thanks, everyone. I'll put a message in chat for everybody. It was like a sweet little just thanks everybody for watching. Do I got Oblivion? Yes, I have Oblivion. I have not made any videos on Oblivion yet. I was actually gonna film a video today about Oblivion, but I didn't. I do have it, and expect Oblivion videos in the future. Just not at the moment. We don't have that was literally gonna be the video I made this morning, but I decided to make a Morrowind video instead. So, is this Oblivion? Is this Oblivion reference? Yes. But yeah, I was gonna make a Oblivion video this morning actually, but I primarily make any Elder Scrolls content and Fallout content. So basically, to put it under like a little like bubble, Bethesda games, a lot of Bethesda games. So if you like Bethesda games, I'm in here. Once we get a little bit more, if we ever do get to the point where we get more subscribers and views, I might branch out slightly to maybe just RPGs in general. I do want to play Elder Scrolls Online at some point. The issue with Elder Scrolls Online is there's a lot of paywalls behind the game. Like, I tried playing it once, and I got like maybe like an hour in, and I got to a point where I was like, okay, if you want to unlock a majority, like a rest of the stuff, like a majority of the stuff, you have to pay for it. And I was like, that's not something I want to do. I do like a little bit of Fallout 76, but I haven't gotten into that a whole lot. Oblivion is my favorite. The Isles of I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Sugar. Like I was playing Morrowind the other day, and someone in my comments was like, "You pronounced all these ones wrong." And I was like, "Okay, I accidentally called Caldera, like Calamore or something like that." And I was calling Balmora, like Balmore. And they're like, you actually weren't pronouncing it right. ES is meh, yeah. I do, but I want to try it, you know? Like, I understand it's mid, and I know it's mid, probably. But, like, I gotta try it. I mean, another game I want to play on the channel that I'm going to be very careful when I play it is, Cyberpunk. I enjoy Cyberpunk a lot, but there's a lot of like inappropriateness in Cyberpunk that wouldn't be appropriate for YouTube. So that is something I would have to be careful about if I did Cyberpunk videos. Just censoring, editing out certain parts of it. I haven't even beaten Cyberpunk. There's also another thing I'm kind of like have an issue with, where it's like I'll have a new game I want to play, but then I don't know. Like, oh, should I play the video game now, or should I save it for when I'm live or when I'm recording? and then I don't ever end up playing it. How are we getting him rated? What do you mean rated? Fallout 4 is super underrated. Love Oblivion and the remaster is great. I want to play the remaster. So I was in my freshman year of college when the remaster came out, like the really nice one. And it was kind of like a quiet drop. Like they never really talked about it. You know, like they released it and they didn't really talk about the release for it. So I didn't really know it. And also, I was like, I want to play Oblivion Remaster, but I want to wait until I have a new gen Xbox, so I have the best possible like quality for it. So I was gonna wait. Wait, what is everybody saying in chat? As an Elderfall get rated, he's gonna reach 100. I hope I hit. Oh my gosh, I hit 70. If I hit 100, before 1 a.m., dude, holy crap, that would be insane. Sorry, I'm done talking to you, dude. If we're gonna go to whatever the name of that is, we might as well go to Marthal to there. So let's go to Marthal. But yeah, I lost my train of thought. I looked over at my thing and everybody was saying I was getting rated, and I was like, no, I'm not getting rated. I don't think I'm getting rated. I think it's just I'm getting very lucky with the algorithm right now. So thank algorithm, Mr. Algorithm. Thank you for pushing this stream out. If you hit 100, I'll come out of the walls. Dude, I hope I hit 100. Remaster. Yeah, I is Oblivion Remaster like from what I've seen, it looks really good. And I say this to Deacon a couple times. I want the Oblivion Remaster treatment for Morrowind, but I don't want them to change too much of the game. Like, I don't want them to change the game. I don't want them to cut out things. I want just a graphic and maybe a little bit, like, just a rework of the graphics. That's all. That's all I'm asking for, right? Like, that's all I want. Just a graphic overhaul for it. I think that would be very great. Keep the game as it is. Like, you gotta think, Morrowind, I think, came out in 2002. I was born in 2005. So that game's significantly older than me. And for me, I'm going back into it. I'm going into it with fresh eyes, and I'm really enjoying it. And I feel like something like a remaster will bring so much life into the Morrowind world. And also, if they, like, I know there's been rumors recently, like the last couple weeks, of Elder Scrolls 6, right? So if Elder Scrolls 6 isn't going to come out till like 2028 hypothetically, I think if they could do a quiet launch of like Oblivion remaster, I think they should do a Morrowind remaster, and just like, even if it's a quiet launch like they did with Oblivion remaster, I think that would be so great. I hope it's not something like, oh, we made Skyrim remaster with 10 times better graphics. I'm like, genuinely, I think I would like that. That would be really cool. But I think Skyrim's graphics is at that point where, yes, it could be better, but does it need to be better? No. I mean, it's as good as it needs to be. I mean, that's the only thing I would say that needs to be better about Skyrim would be its combat. I saw a YouTube video once, and it was like, Skyrim combat feels like you're kind of just hitting people with a fanoodle. I think they're working on Fallout Remastered right now. I mean, if they're making a Fallout 3 or a Fallout New Vegas remaster, that would be sick. Fallout 4 obviously does not need a remaster. Fallout 1 and 2, I mean, if it's possible to make a Fallout 1 and 2 remaster and keep it how it is, right? Keep the game how it is, but just make the game faster, make the graphics better, maybe make it a little bit easier for people to understand. That'd be really crazy. Like, I don't know. I just think, like, there's an issue of there's an issue and there's a positive remasters. Oblivion remaster is, I think, how you do a remaster correctly, right? Like, they took the game, just improved the graphics and like a lot of it and stuff like that. But then there's other remasters like Skyrim where it's like the anniversary edition. Well, I guess that's not really a remaster, but they're like, oh, we're bringing Skyrim back, but it's the exact same. There's nothing different. Just load zones are faster. I'm like, yeah, that's a very significant issue. That, I mean, yeah, it does get annoying at points, but like if you're gonna do a remaster or something like that, make it good. You know, like I don't want some mid remaster. I'd rather just have base game. Like if they released it, the Skyrim remastered, and it wasn't on the the same level as Oblivion remaster, I don't want it. I mean, I'm fine with base Skyrim. Special edition is fine enough. Like they released the anniversary edition a couple years, like a year or two ago, and I thought that was good. I mean, it allowed for all the Creation Club content to be a lot more easily accessible. Something like that, like that was fine. Do I think they need to make the Creation Club content worth like real life money? No, I think modding as a concept is created by the fans for the fans, filling in spots that the developers couldn't do. So something like that shouldn't be something we have to pay for, right? Oh, and hello. You might be a little bit harder to kill, but I think you're still not going to be much of an issue. We hit up to 80. You got the whole creator store with anniversary. Yeah, you get the whole creator store, but I just feel like something with like creations and mods and stuff like that, it's for the like the fans are the ones making it, and I get, yeah, now the fans are making money off of it. Or at least a small, probably, portion of it. I bet Bethesda takes a bunch of it. Not a big shot at Bethesda, but that's basically every company ever, you know? Like, anytime, any game, like, they're taking a big gap. Like, they're taking a big part of it, you know? So, I mean, like, I don't know, the idea that you're paying for other people's creations, I mean, I'm fine with my Nexus mods, you know, and I'm fine with the free mods. Now, I will give it the benefit of the doubt. A lot of the Creation Club mods are a little bit on a different level of mod development. Yeah, I mean, survival mode was fun, fishing was fun, backpacks were fun. Yeah, like there's a lot of mods in there that are just fun. And I mean, it's more Skyrim content. I mean, I'm complaining a little bit, but I have Anniversary Edition. Not on my PC. I have Anniversary Edition on my Xbox. So I do have it. Yes. We need the Elderfall body pillow or plush. Deacon, get to work on it now. No, I'm kidding. Deacon is not my worker or anything. He's just my really good friend. I was about to say best friend, but I don't know. Deacon, are we best friends? I would say we're best friends. It depends. Like, I've asked people, like, oh, who's your best friend? You're like, you only can have one best friend. I'm like, no. I'm like, I guess, yes, because they're the bestest of all the best friends. But no, I was like, Deacon's one of my best friends. You know? There's like 3 levels. There's acquaintance. I mean, I guess there's 4 levels. There's like stranger, acquaintance, friend, and best friend. I guess enemy would be in there too. But I would just put enemies under the acquaintance tab. You know, if you're in life and you actually have an enemy, that's pretty funny. Like, imagine, like, that's my arch enemy. Like, just in real life. Like, just IRL. Like, someone should just be preying on your downfall, Loki. You know? Imagine being that petty, like, just in real life, to, like, just be preying on somebody's downfall. I'm like, dude, let's just be love. Like, just spread love and positivity with everybody, you know? Who's the bestest friend? Deacon is. Goodness, that was gay. And very sus sounding. I'm not gonna ever say that again. This is past 12 o'clock, Elderfall 101, so this is where we're just gonna get very monotone with our voice and chill. The zesty jokes are out. Have we hit 80 yet? Let me scroll back. Has anybody said we hit? Okay, so we did hit 80 already. We lost a couple. I think we had like a spike of where we like YouTube pushed us out to a bunch of people, and a bunch of people clicked onto it. And now it's just kind of like a lot of those people just went right away. I mean, that's what I'm assuming. That's what it means. I don't know. Let me go ahead and save. I mean, you can never save too much in this game. We're up to 80 again. We're at 80. Cool stuff. If y'all want to know, we have 80 concurrent viewers. We have a chat rating of 5 and 156 overall views. And this is not after publication. So this is if the stream ended right now and was never seen by another person's eye ever again. We have 156 views on it. So a lot of people stayed. We're sitting at 83 views right now. That is crazy. Me and Deacon were joking about it earlier, but I legitimately might do this. What level am I at? That's a good question. I think I'm at like level 5, level 6. I just got level 6 like a minute ago. But yeah, level 6. Me and Deacon were joking about this earlier, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, I feel like I have to end the stream properly, but what if I just left the stream running and it was just me staring off into space and I like went to bed? Like when streams are this good, I know I will never get to this level, and I will never get 82 ever again, you know? And someone's gonna be like, no, I bet you will. I mean, you'll get 82 again. But will I? I mean, before this, my highest stream ever was 25. And when, like, I mean, is my next stream gonna be 100? Like, I don't know. Deegan once told me that he had a stream of Choo Choo Charles that got like 1,000 views, and he said he just didn't take it for, like, he didn't take advantage of it. And I'm like, I feel like I have to take advantage of having 83 people in here. I feel like we can't quit unless we get 100. If we get to like almost 2 a.m. and we're not at 100, then we'll call it. I mean, obviously, but I think we can hit 100 before 1 a.m. I believe in y'all. I mean, if you're in the stream, share the link to your friends and stuff like that, even if they're not big fans of this. Let's just see if we can do it. You know, like, let's just like freaking, let's just do it, you know? Like, let's hit 100. Like, but like, granted, if we just for some reason just plateau and we're just at 83 for the rest of the, like, we're at 83 for like another hour, then I don't think we're getting to 100. But I mean, hey, if you have friends, feel free to share the link. Be like, hey, just hop into the stream for a second. Like, dude, this is hype. This is really hype. Deegan doesn't have an issue with staying up all night. I do. I'm supposed to work out tomorrow with some guys. I don't want to go there and be like, hey guys, I'm tired. Learn to fade, become eternal. 86 people. We might get to 100. But yeah, let me just go back to what I was talking about. Let's just talk, you know? So my fitness goals, I don't really have like any, like, specifically. I think more or less my fitness goals are just get strong, get big, get more muscle. Nothing insane, you know? Like a reasonable amount of muscle is really what we're asking for. You know? Nothing insane. I made a joke with my girlfriend the other day. I was like, I want to look like Sam Sulik. And I don't know if you knew who Sam Sulik was, so I pulled up a picture. I was like, look at Sam Sulik. I'm like, this is what I want to look at. Like, friggin' just this huge, like, humongous. Oh! I clicked Q thinking it was Z, and Z is my shout button, and I thought Q was my shout button. So let's do that again. We're sitting at 92 views right now. viewers right now. Okay, let's run. And then shout. Oh, I hit the wall. Let's run that back real quick. Let's run that back. I've never actually struggled with this one this hard before. Why did I hit that? I'm not supposed to hit that. Okay, let's try that again. Let's run that back, Turbo. Okay, I have to shout. I mean, I've never in my life struggled with this. I mean, I think when I was a kid, I used to struggle with this one. But legitimately, I think it's supposed to be like you run through it, then you shout like that. Ba-da-da-da. We double shout right there, and it stays open. And we're getting up to the end of this one. Let me just save because we were having a big issue with that, and I don't want to have to redo that again. I was playing Morrowind today, filmed a video on it, got very far, my game crashed, and it put me back like 20 minutes, which isn't a lot, but made me annoyed. I was like, I recorded all of this and I have to reward it and all again. I'm getting comments, people saying like we're at 91, but on my screen it's still 80. Oh, we just jumped up to 91. I don't know if Deacon's still with us. I hope he is. Not because I want his extra view, but I just want my friend to be a part of history for my channel. If anybody's watching and commenting, and I made this plug earlier and I'll make it again. Defective Deacon is one of my really close YouTube friends and real good friends in real life. If you like what I'm doing here, you're definitely gonna love what he has on his channel. Very similar content, not Elder Scrolls content, but gaming content. His videos, his streams are very good. He puts a lot of work into them, and I really do think he does really great. So if you're subscribed to me, subscribe to Defective Deacon. He's also very good. And also, if you just enjoy hearing my voice and my commentary, I also have some videos on his channel. I'm on there, I would say probably like 10 times maybe. I feel like there might be more. But yeah, just go in there or just go on my channel and there should be a collaborations page. And go to the collaborations page and there should be a Deacon and Elderfall collaboration in there, one or two of them. So yeah, if you want to do it like that. Okay. This is a Creation Club item, I know that. Minor ring of smithing, weapons, and armor can be improved 20% better. Conjuration spells. I do want to get into enchanting, but it probably will not be in this video because I would like to have a soul gem, like a fill a soul gem spell first before we get into that. So we'll do that. 90. I'm not trying to pay attention to chat, guys. Like, I see we're getting a lot. I just feel like I'm gonna get like too focused on chat and just be talking about that, and it's not gonna be an enjoyable video if it's just me sitting here talking about how many people there. It's everybody can see how many we have there, and I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody here. But I want to make sure it's still a good video for everybody to watch, especially too after this video gets published. People aren't gonna care. Did someone just say 97 in chat? If I missed the 90s, but they've also predicted stuff. They have predicted stuff. If I blink and I get to 97 in them, oh my gosh, we just got to 97. I literally blinked because I was superstitious. Oh, we're so close to 100. We're so close to 100. Guys, if we hit 100, I don't know. Like, I'm doing a backflip right here and there, you know. We gotta keep streaming. I mean, we can't quit now. We're at 96. Oh, praise something. I mean, if you're Jewish, Christian, atheist, praise something. Praise science. I mean, we're here, buddy. We're here. We made it to 96 people. We're also gonna skip about 6 or 7 hours. No, we're gonna skip till about time for the shops to open up. We're sitting at 78 people. This might be our highest. No, you're the one you call Dragonborn. It's funny that these guys come up to me and I just would have become Dragonborn like maybe a couple hours ago. I mean, the stream's 2 hours long. We became Dragonborn like an hour ago, probably. No, Sven, don't kill yourself. I almost killed the crap out of Sven. Sven, get out of my way, dude. Who died? Like, are you important? I mean, this is not a main playthrough. Sven, get away. And Blacksmith, please don't die. I don't know if that woman's important. She doesn't have an essential NPC status, so she's obviously not important in the grand scheme of things. But seriously, people. Seriously, how did you die? The cultists were over there. What is the hurry? I don't know. I don't really need to be hurrying through life. I mean, Mirak. No, that's my Wi-Fi went out for a second. Yeah, thank you, Deacon. We're back. We're doing. I mean, the stream's doing kind of crappy right now, Deacon. You know, you didn't miss a whole lot. We actually lost so many. We're doing so good right now. Did someone? Oh my gosh, we hit 100. Deacon, we hit 100 people in chat. We hit 100 people. Sorry, I'm standing up for a second. We hit 100 people. We hit 100 people. We hit 100 people. Okay, real quick. Thank you all for everybody who's watching. 100 people. I don't even know if I could probably name 100 people right now, but I don't think I want to. But I'll just say 101. Elderfall 101. I have to get a screenshot of the moment we hit 101. Deacon. Holy crap. Deacon. Dude.
We got rooms and food. Drink too.
Dude, 104. Holy crap, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to the stream, last stream we did was like two days ago, and the highest, it was one of our highest too. We hit 20 people, and we're having a stream right now. We're at 104 people. So if you're here, please like, comment, subscribe. It's just gonna boost everything. Yeah. Like, dude, 100 people. My girlfriend's texting me. I gotta celebrate with her too. Crap, dude. And to think I wasn't gonna stream today. And I just wasn't gonna stream today. Oh, is this the attic room or is this the attic room? Yeah, we're gonna go in here. But also, this would just be kind of stealing. I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, I went to sleep with Lydia. Why are you staring at? Never mind, Lydia. Lydia, you sound very weird right now. Okay, she gave me the horn. I really have no purpose for you anymore, and I don't like you as a person. So get out of my face now, please. At this point, the viewers could go back down to 10. They can go up to... I mean, obviously, if it goes up, I'm going to keep getting happy. But, I mean, 100 was the view. I like the goal. We made it. Also, now that she knows we're Dragonborn, none of this stuff is theft. So we can kind of just steal all of her stuff. Glass, if you need glass for when you start building your house. Cabbages, I mean, he's gonna turn down a good old cabbage.
That was just lying around.
You know what? Wait, what? You know what else is huge? Oh, I know. You know what else is massive? Low taper fade. Sorry, guys. I think I lost 500 people when I said that. We're not even at time. What else is big? Elderfall. You call me fat, Deacon? Okay, everybody, unsubscribe from Deacon right now. We're gonna start a controversy, me and Deacon. I'm gonna make a whole video about like this creator called this other creator fat. Okay, let's disenchant some stuff. The Axe of Whiterun was fun while it lasted. I mean, honestly, we'll keep it because it is like a specific axe, you know, conjuration. We'll get rid of that. We're gonna keep these two things. Might, yeah, disenchant the ring. Keep the gauntlets. Oh. I am getting more views. Firestorm. Oh, the blades. I'll take the blade sword. Very sick. Take the arrows. Take that, take that. I'm trying to steal all your stuff. Can you not be interfering with me right now? Okay. What's with all the cloak and dagger? What do you want with me? Go on, I'm listening. Even though I don't like Delphine as a person. Why do you take the horn? Okay, you said the Thalmor are after you? How do you know I can trust you? What are you looking for, Dragonborn? Yes, that's how I first learned I was Dragonborn. What are you looking for, a Dragonborn? So what are you telling me? What makes you think the dragon are coming back? Okay, so where are we headed? Okay, let's go kill that dragon. Yeah, you go at your own pace. I'll get there when I want to get there. I'm not gonna promise you that I'll get there instantly. I would follow alongside her and go with her, but nope. Unfortunately, though, I'll have to top off. Oh, you'll have to hop off. Okay, Deacon. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. You're like my homie. Yeah. Let's just keep playing. I mean, I'll say this. 130. I know, like, we could hit so many more views, and I know it's gonna keep growing. And I know it's gonna keep growing, but we have to. I know we'll have to stop at like a 130-ish, okay? 130 is kind of my cutoff. Like, I kind of have to. And I don't want to. Trust me, I don't want to get off. I don't want to end this. But I have to at some point, guys. I have to at some point. I like... Take me to... Winterhold? No, Windhelm. We're gonna Windhelm because that's closer to the dragon. My thighs hurt. My thighs are sore. We lost Deacon, but hey, that's okay. We've unlocked Windhelm. Now we're gonna head up this way. You know what? Let's just wait 24 hours. She'll catch up. While we're doing this, I just want to thank everybody who's watching. 110 views. This is the most amount of views I've ever had in my life. Thank you. This is amazing. Like, this is insane. This is wild. Oh, bro, that's crazy. 200, like 111. And CC's never gonna hop off. He's gonna be a goat forever. I'm getting a little tired now. Trust me, I want to keep playing, y'all. There are limits. There are limits. I know I will never hit this amount ever again. But you know, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every single one of y'all in here. Moments like this don't happen often. The algorithm. There's some channels who've probably been doing YouTube for 10 years, 20 years, 13 years, 14, 15, you know, etc. I probably have never had a YouTube video hit this much, but I mean, like 110, like that's a big number. 110 people watching. But hey, 130 is the cutoff, guys. Just keep that in mind. So enjoy it as you last. Now, for example, if we hit like, if there's something happened in the next like 30 minutes and we jumped up to 1,000 viewers, I'll keep it going, you know. But I mean, gosh, man, thank you all for watching this. This is mind blowing. And this guy's dead. But you know, I'm just gonna ore farm. I'm gonna stand right here and I'm just gonna watch this dragon get raised from the ground. Hey, we're 2 hours in and we're doing this. Like, we're actually going pretty fast through this. Delphine's just hanging out back there. I'm aura farming. Alduin. Don't ruin my aura farming, Alduin, okay? We're at 114 people. Let me aura farm. Let me aura farm. 114 people, guys. And I wasn't gonna even stream today. I wasn't even gonna stream today. But here we are. 114 people. $215 views. I mean, insane numbers. Insane. So, I gotta kill this dragon. Just hit him real quick. Like during his little monologue, I'm like, yeah, I don't got time for this, buddy. We gotta keep the stream engaging for everybody. Would you respectfully die, buddy? You know what? Now I'm just gonna. Ooh, hey, baby, don't hit me like that. This is where we just eat a bunch of food. I don't know if all of that food eating was necessary, but we got full health again. CC, thank you so much. Well, this aura kill I can't even watch, you know? Oh, he's gone. There you go. I mean, those dragon bones. And to think, I was about, like, wasn't gonna stream today. I was like, this is too late in the day to stream, like, to do a stream. Like, it's like 10 o'clock. It's way too late to stream, so let's not stream. And that was the mindset I was in. Oh yeah, I'll give you some stuff. Until I sell my bones, and then, golly, that's bright. Has my speechcraft gotten up enough where I can do that again? Yeah. I'm gonna be doing a lot of buying and selling, so speechcraft's gonna be a very important thing. Okay, and that's done. Delphine? Okay. There we go. Are the dragons coming back? I haven't seen the dragon before. This one got away. It was the one that attacked Helgen with Ulfric. Who are you wanting? Okay, what's the next move? Why do you think the Thalmor are the cause of these dragons? What do you think it's just the dragons? Racism. This game's full of racism, guys. She just automatically assumes it's the Thalmor because they're sus. Hey, but now we got our secret door room key. We can go to our house anytime we want to. Travel to Solstein. We'll not be doing that. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to this town. We delivered that package for him, and we never really got a credit for it. So let's go ahead and do that. Miscellaneous quest. Speak with the leader. Return to Kemlik. This is the guy we're supposed to return to. Hello. I don't think I've ever seen you in my life, in my whole entire time of playing this game. Let's skip 3 hours. Maybe he's just not home. Is he home still? Like, I don't want to just break into his house. Let's wait another 2 hours. If he's not outside, we're breaking in.
You heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kyne's Grove this time.
Kyne's Grove, I was there.
Good to see you.
News must travel fast. Anything? I deliver the supplies to High Guard.
Anyway, much appreciated.
A free 500 gold right there too. A free 500 gold for just doing that little quest. And you know what we're gonna go now? We're gonna go to Riverwood, and we're going to turn in that golden claw we got, because we were supposed to turn him back to them. We never did. Yep. I have the golden claw.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget.
There you go, buddy.
Great thing for me and my sister.
And give me 100 gold for that.
Show those
400.
thank yous. Take a look.
I always thought it was 100. And then now I'm gonna sell a bunch of bones back to y'all. Okay, I'm not gonna sell all the bones. I'll sell you some this stuff though, this miscellaneous stuff. I'm gonna go to another town and sell the last bone. Blacksmith, does he need anything?
Whatever. The finest
This weapons and armor, I get it. Anything, you can take the longbow, the iron mace, iron dagger, steel sword. I mean, the blade sword's better. Armor, I can keep with. Now my speechcraft's getting up higher. Let's go ahead and put some more into healing. We're doing no magic this run, so if you're wondering why do you have no points in magicka, that's why. Hunting bow. I mean, it's not gonna. A steel ingot. I could probably buy a steel ingot to improve that, but I'm not going to right now. Honestly, I don't really want to meet with Delphine right now. We have like maybe 30 minutes left in the stream, so let's do something more important. Return the horn. Let's go return the horn. Unlock the last little shout for Unrelenting Force. Because I think, like, chronologically, if you're thinking about these guys, you got the horn, you would probably head right back to these guys. You probably would come back to Delphine later. I just think, I'm trying to think as the mind of the Dragonborn. I'm trying to play as if I'm the character, as I am the Dragonborn. And he was tasked with giving the horn back, so he's going to go give the horn back because he's an honorable dude and he's going to get that thing done. Sitting at 230 overall views, 118 people watching. Kind of slow down. But hey, that's okay.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for us.
And all this stuff is still theft, even though, like, I'm the Dragonborn. Like, is this what y'all sleep on? These little showed slabs? I mean, I guess so. Hey y'all, I'm gonna stand in the middle. Get ready to fight all y'all. I'm not just gonna fight any of y'all. I just gotta stand in the middle for this. That's the last Unrelenting Force thing. Now I can do the full Fusroda action. Thank you for all 118 people watching right now. That's crazy. I'm gonna hate that I have to end the stream soon. You know, but hey, we've had a good run. We had a really good run this stream. And we learned all 3 words of power. Big odds, boys, I think. Boys and girls. We probably have 100 watch hours from this video. But good stuff. 120 people. Thank you everybody who's watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. To run your head into a door. I mean, do whatever you please. I mean, we're sitting at 1,147 new subscribers. Or not new subscribers, but subscribers. We were at 100 and we're at 1,110 at the beginning of the stream. So we've gained 30. So, I mean, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. This whole little cutscene's really boring. Yes.
You have tasted the voice of the Greybeards, passed through unscathed.
And I'm doing like a salute in real life. I'm saluting you, Greybeards. You boy, gotta get out of here. I mean, that was that, I guess. Not a whole lot of interesting stuff going on. I guess we're gonna go back to Delphine. Guess that's the only logical thing to do. I mean, I guess you'd go after the cultists, but not at this point. I mean, the Red Guard woman we could do, speak with the leader of the companions. That's also another thing I would want to do at some point. But I think the most logical step next is to go talk to Delphine. We've only been streaming for 2 hours and 25 minutes. So keep that in mind. I feel like I haven't seen Fendel since we kind of ruined his chances for love. But he also was trying to ruin someone else's chances for love. So in a decision like that, I don't know what's most morally best. You know,
I don't think you will follow. Come on, I have a plan.
you're so like paranoid, Loki. I mean, I'll let her be paranoid. Lydia, you gotta stay outside, okay? Stay out there. Nope, stay out there. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna close this door on her. Now she doesn't know where we are. Lydia. Oh, hey Delphine.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Okay, that didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time.
What's your plan about the Falmor?
Get you. I have a. His name is I'll get word for him. While you're doing that, meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Melbourne.
Okay,
Questions?
we gotta go to Solitude for the first time. We've never been to Solitude before. At least this character. I have in real life. Not real life. Yeah, I went to Solitude a couple times in my past, back in high school. What? Like what? The PS? Nah, but I am currently in college. So. Yeah. Not in high school. I'm in college. Let's go to Solitude.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
122. I think that's our. I think that we hit our plateau.
Capital of Skyrim. I'm sure you already.
I mean, we're not gaining a lot more. But 122. Let's take a screenshot of that, boys and girls and guys and ladies. 122. That was the final number. I just wonder what's so different about this stream that made me make it more popped off more. Okay, right up to 124, of course. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go watch this execution and go talk to that guy. Give him some of our loot so we can fight the Falmor. If that's what we're supposed to be doing, I don't know. Kind of seems very mean that she just automatically is calling out the thumb. He didn't do it. That is a Polar Express quote.
Go home and stay there until your mother.
Hello, lady. No, I'm just kidding. Is she old or is it a young woman with white hair? Wait, since you're finishing up, could you raid someone? Possibly. If I remember, we'll try to do that, okay? We'll definitely try. Hey, we got someone else. Hey, guys. Timothy. I think that's what it says. Timothy? Timothy Davis. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You might think we're a huge content creator. We're not. We just gotten really lucky on this stream for some reason. We don't tend to get that many. I don't know why I'm doing a close-up of an execution, guys. We'll listen for the sound. Yep, somebody's dead. But that's okay. Sweet chilly games. Happy New Year's, brothers. Happy New Year's, brother. Brother is such a sweet thing to say. You know, people who just say like brother. I don't know. That's gonna be something I'm gonna start saying. Okay. How? I want the necklace. I mean, he's not gonna need that necklace anymore. I do. Happy New Year, brothers. You can save him. It's possible without cheats. Yeah, I've heard of that. I haven't 100% Skyrim. Well, in fact. Yeah, I don't think I've ever like 100% it. But, I mean, I've gotten close. Like, there's sometimes I play, like, I've never done the vampires side of the quest, like, of the game. Can you really 100% the game? Because there's certain parts of the game where you have to pick one or the other. For example, when you meet the Brotherhood for the first time, you could kill Astrid and side with the Imperials and clear out the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary. But then you could also just do the Dark Brotherhood. So, I mean... But...
Here's the deal.
Sorry, I'm just completely lost my...
And I'll make sure to get it into
I'm so tired I lost my train of thought right then. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
I just want my sword. And my armor. Oh, apparently that's a quest item. Yeah, okay. Now my character might be a little bit naked, but that's okay. No, I mean, I've been in the main story before, but I just got my train of thought back. I've been in the main story before, but I've never beat, like, every quest. That's what makes Skyrim amazing. I don't think it's a matter...
Your job is to get into the party
Yeah.
without being fingered as a spy. I'll take
If you're watching the video and you're enjoying thus far, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. We do live streams often. Once I go back to college, I won't be able to live stream as often, but I will try to at least to do it. Why are you following me all the way out here, buddy? Just stay. Yeah, I mean, once I go to college, it's gonna be really hard, but we're probably still gonna do daily uploads. So, daily uploads. That's not changing. Oh, I might want to put something on. No, I have an arrow. I have quivers on. That's something. That's something. Maybe not subscribe. And I have no current plans to go back to it, but 100% I will. But I will like your video, bro. Okay, I mean, that's fine if you don't want to subscribe. I mean, I don't need it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I still appreciate you watching and liking. I mean, thanks, brother. But yeah, I'm just really tired. I'm losing my train of thought. But yeah, let's go on. Let me go ahead and take that arrow off my back. I know. And CC will be in your walls tonight, buddy. Oh, we're at 1.15 subscribers now? That's crazy. Or is that you? Or like, are you talking about you? What are we sitting at, guys? Oh, we're sitting at 1.14. But I mean, 6-7. Dude. I want to go to sleep. But this is the most, I have never gotten over 20 views on a live stream once before. And we're at 125. And I feel like I can't quit right now. We did put a cutoff. 130 is the cutoff. Thalmar are so much taller than me. This guy is significantly taller than me. But yeah, 130 is the cutoff. And I mean, I'm pretty sure we've kind of hit our peak. Like, we're not gaining anymore. We're not losing anymore, you know. My name is Shadow. Pleased to meet you.
Please.
Such a cringy name, but I gave it to him.
It's just that we've run out of the outer
He does not look like someone that needs to be at this party.
permission to uncork the...
Of course. I've told you before not to bother.
Hey, don't have an attitude.
Yes, Madam.
You just do whatever you want to, buddy.
We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please enjoy yourself.
This one's peak. Yeah, I mean, I need to work out tomorrow, so I probably do need to go to bed at a reasonable time.
As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open. What can I get for you, sir?
I'd like to drink.
Here you go, sir. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm ready.
Of course. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
Okay,
What does a fellow need to
let me give you, here's a drink.
If there's anything I can ever do for you,
Silence. Thank you. Actually, there's something you could do for me.
wonderful.
I need you to cause me.
Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I mean, I really do think you'll do great at this. 125 views. Could we get more? Probably. Will we? I don't know. But I mean, 125. Okay, right as I say 125, we hopped up to 126. Well, what age is this audience? I don't know, dude. I mean, I'm like 20 years old. You know, like, I don't know what my audience is. If you check YouTube, it says, like, I think, like, the 13 to 18-year-olds.
So far, sir.
You know,
Let's hope nobody saw us slip out.
like,
We need to pass
I'm 20. But, like, my YouTube thing says 13 to 18-year-olds and 20 to, like, 25-year-olds is my demographic. My most common demographic. But also at the same time, like, people lie about their age all the time. Like a... What? Yo, what's up? Oh, we have another guy. What's up?
Is it Savani?
Are you talking about me or the guys in chat? The guys in chat are kind of just yapping. I mean, I appreciate the conversation. The more people who talk in chat, the better I do an algorithm. And also I just appreciate the back and forth. I've done plenty of streams where I'm the only person there.
Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
So, ye youngins.
Good luck.
I mean, I'm young, relatively, I would say. I'm 20. That was one thing. I always watched a bunch of YouTubers as a kid. And I was like, these guys are old. But in hindsight, most of them, if you look at their age now and then just realize at what age they were when you were, like, little, like, these guys are relatively young. Like, I'll look at a YouTuber and I'll be like, oh, he was my childhood. And I'm like, how old is he? And he'd be like, he's 32. And I'm like, wait, I watched him 11 years ago. And then you're like, what the heck, you know? Like, they were that young, and that's what I was watching. Like, I'm freaking 20 years old. And, I mean, I guess I'm doing college, but have I really amounted a whole lot? Not yet. But, I mean, do I have plenty? I have plenty of life ahead of me, still. I mean, I'm 23-year-old. Yeah, I mean, we're in our prime, me and Thomas. I wouldn't say our prime. I would say our prime still lasts for quite a long time. At least I hope so. You know, something might happen to me. But we're at that time where, like, we're kind of vibing, you know? Find love. I mean, I have a girlfriend, so, I mean, I've gotten that checked off. I'm in college right now, so I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to college to be a teacher. And I'm not going to elaborate anymore because that's just the reality. And I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, but if YouTube gets successful, I'm going to do that. No, I mean, education is something I wanted to do my whole life. And as I've gotten further in college, it's just something I really want to be. You know, so I'm like, that's what my goal is. That's what I'm gonna go for. So, nothing's really gonna change me off of that path. I mean, I could be racking in millions of dollars off of YouTube, and I'll still pick education, which is probably like a lot of people will probably be like, "What the heck? This guy's so stupid." I mean, that's just the reality of it for me. My brother and his wife are teachers. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good profession. It's not going anywhere, you know? Right? Like, it's gonna be there for a while. If not, to certain extents, it might get modified, you know? Maybe AI is incorporated more into the classroom. Maybe things like Google Classroom, Canvas, and stuff like that take over more of the day-to-day teaching, but you're always going to need at least a teacher or an observer or someone like that sorts in the classroom. So, dude, why did you almost kill me right then? Potion of minor healing, running low on those. I'll pop a regen, that, and then finish out this fight. Who are you? Like, did you really just need to risk your life? Right there, like, life's so precious, and the reality of this is kind of sitting in that, like, I'm just killing these people. Like, I respawn. They don't respawn. I mean, I guess technically if I died, they would respawn if they're the ones that killed me. But after this, after I leave this and I load another save, I mean, they're done. But hey, they'll come back in other people's playthroughs. How old am I again? I am 20 years old. And it's not like, oh, I'll be 20. Like, I'm not nowhere near 21 yet. I guess technically I will turn 21 this year. But also I'm not 21 yet. You know? I'm not like one of those people where it's like, yeah, I turned 20 like 8 months ago. Like, no. I turned 20 like not that long ago, but I will turn 20 this year. I'll turn 21 this year. So, another really cool thing. Cool, CC, you're 22. What's up, buddy? Not here to torture you. Let me let you free.
Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies.
You may know something important.
Damn, they're artists. I've seen not much. That's it. Now, let's get out of here.
I'll follow you.
Whatever you want.
Also, I just heard someone pull swords, and those are guys up here. Let me go beat them up before they kill this guy. Most of the time, they kill this guy before I can even get up here. Don't kill this guy. Funny, I thought 120 was my peak earlier. But we're chilling. We're vibing. I needed that trapdoor key anyways. Did not mean to grab that girl's mace, but hey, we will. Respect. You know, I'm just chilling. I didn't think I was going to stream tonight. If you're new to these streams by me, if you're new to the channel in general, most of the time, I peak viewership at 20. 20 is the high. Before this stream, 20 was the highest I've ever hit before. Now I'm sitting at 138. That's why it's so hard to end it. You know, I don't want to end it, but I know I'm going to have to end it at some point. You know? I'm going to grab this unusual gem. Grab this stuff. And once I leave here, these guys' lives are in their hands. I do yoga. It's fun for one reason, the flexibility to kick someone. Well, okay. I mean, that is not what I expected to read. I love doing a dual steel dagger. I like dual wielding with daggers or swords in general are kind of cool. A dual wielding build would be kind of sick. I don't think I've ever done that before. But yeah. CC is saying some out-of-pocket stuff right now, but hey, he's vibing. He vibing. You know who else is vibing? Me. Cause we're sitting at 135 viewers. but we will have to call it quits soon, guys. But yeah, I mean, crazy stuff, y'all.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Why did you just start talking to me the second I entered this building? Please don't do that to me again. Okay. Once we finish this quest, grab all of our stuff. Good stuff, we got everything back. Okay, Delphine.
Did you learn anything useful?
No, about the dragons.
That seems
Answer me if they weren't going to believe me.
Esbern? Figures
Yeah,
you
they're
know
looking for Esbern.
You mean Esbern? He knew everything. Obsessed
I'm
with
currently holding my small...
I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
Oh my goodness, yo. So if I'm take the blades, know about the dragon.
Do they know where he is?
You know, maybe the dragons are just the
Ask
dragons.
him where he was.
Back to 134. And the sad reality... Get out of my way, Lydia. Please, 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 please. Please get out of my way, Lydia. Okay, guys. We are going to probably end the stream shortly. But, you know... we're gonna end it very shortly, but not yet. Soon we will. What we're gonna do is go to Riften, and we're gonna get to Esbern. That is the thing we're gonna do. Good morning. That guy just said good morning. For me, it's bedtime. Oh, well, it's technically morning, so. Good morning to you. But legitimately, I'm about to go to bed in a minute. It's 1 o'clock. So thank you for the door.
Take my advice.
Very cool looking sword. Just passing through. You just woke up. So what are you like from, like, I guess. You got any dirt on this? Any is involved in the know anything about the Thieves Guild?
You kidding? I used to run. If you want to get in on that action, find Brynjolf in the marketplace.
I do not want to be on with the Thieves Guild. Let's go get Esbern first. What are you playing as for this play? Oh, I'll give you the rundown. So, for the playthrough, I am playing as a warrior, strictly not using any magic, primarily using one-handed, but I also have the ability to use two-handed, but I'm not trying to focus on two-handed, if that makes sense. Mainly just one-handed. But bows are not off the table. Magic is completely off the table. I am allowing enchanting in this run. You know, enchanting is something I always want to do. I like doing it. But most magic's not really gonna. I'm not gonna say waste my time on, but last month, like 3 months ago, I did a whole playthrough as a magic person. And not that I don't want to play as a magic person, it's just I've already done that, and I kind of want to do the opposite of that, being a primary just warrior build. And then once I believe this character runs his course, once this runs its course, I will probably do a thief run. Like, the idea is my character is like a quote-unquote hero. So he's not going to do stuff like the Thieves Guild. He's not going to do stuff like the Assassins. Like, pure Dragonborn is what we're going for. I know you could do with two-handed. Yeah, like, my character can use two-handed. I'm just not going to focus on it too much. Because there's going to be certain quests where it's going to be like, if you do the Companions, which this character, being a warrior, most likely will do the Companions. You're going to get Wolfrag. And I feel like that's just appropriate to use Wolfrag in here. Why are you also one-handed? Lydia, are you trying to take my head off back there? Like, what the heck? But yeah. Very, very cool. Very cool, guys. But, Warrior, like, I've said a couple times on the stream, the best way to explain this is like a Link like character or like a Captain America where like it's like a hero, you know,
Stay out of trouble.
hero like character that does what's morally best, but sometimes has to make hard decisions and stuff like that. But they're not gonna interact with like doing the evil stuff, you know? That's just not what this character is about. Like, and you saying that them not using any magic is interesting. That also means no restoration spells. So primarily I'm healing through skipping time and using healing potions. Not that I don't want to. I just feel that restoration spells are very like easy to use, you know? Like obviously they're easy to use. But like if you're smart, you're not gonna die of restoration spells. Okay, let's kill him before he gets up. Good stuff. Yeah. Let's take a nap here. 1:30 would be, or I guess depending on where you live in the world, when it gets to 30 will be the end. I just don't want it to end because this is such a great stream. This is the best stream I've ever had in my life. Best stream I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I mean, thank you for everybody who's watching. I've never even ever really gotten over 20 views on a live stream. So we're gonna keep going through this. We're gonna go save Esbern. And after that, we'll wrap things up. Is this a... Okay, ice, I guess. I like how these chests are really tiny. That's really cool. Brief invisibility. And let's see if we can lockpick. I feel like it's been so long in this stream since we tried to lockpick something. Good stuff. It's epic. But yeah, I mean, thank you for everybody who's watching. You know, like, the what ifs run through my head. I'm like, what if we get to 200? What if we got to 200 people? We're close. But, you know, like, you gotta call it quits eventually. I got a life. Like, if I didn't have a life. Like my friend Deacon. No, I'm not saying. He has a life. I love the dude. It's just funny. He streamed last night for 7 hours from like 12 a.m. to like 7.
He explained it all to me before when I still understood.
Who are you? I'm gonna have to shoot off, but drop your sub. You piqued my interest with this build. We'll be around for another stream again. Yeah, thanks. One thing to keep in mind, anytime I stream, it's always around this time. Able for you. Thanks for company. Yep, thanks, brother. We'll talk to Esbern, and then we might be almost done. Esbern. It's okay, Delphine sent me. How does he know about the dragons? He's been locked down here for so long. Holy crap, I've never had this much issue with this dude. I'm Dragonborn. Like, hurry up and open this door, dude, before I bust it down.
This'll just take a moment. This one always starts. There we go.
Okay.
Only a couple more.
Any day now, Esbern. Any day now.
There we are.
Holy crap.
Make yourself at home. That's
Okay, Esbern, I'm not here to be all here all day. This definitely seems very important. Do you mean the return of the dragons?
Dragons. Oh, old with the dragon. No one can escape his hunger.
Alduin, the dragon who raised the others.
Yes.
It's not hopeless. Esbern, I'm dragonborn.
Quickly now. Take me to
I'm gonna take your Nord mead.
discuss.
I wonder, like, did he just come down here? I want a congratulations. You want to give me congratulations, or do you want a congratulations, CC? Oh, I want to say congratulations. Thank you, CC. How do I open this door? Do I have to open this door? Surely I don't need to open this door. I would say I want a congratulations. That's very. I'd be like, that sounds very like okay, like you shouldn't have to ask for congratulations. But then he was like, oh, I want to wish you a congratulations. I'm like, okay, thank you. We almost died. Let's go pump that for some heals. Almost died right then. CC, why do you want to do a raid for? Okay, it's not that I don't want to. It's just I gotta know why. And also, is this raid really gonna do anything for this other creator? Like, I can give a shout out. Like, if you just want me to put a shout out in this for him, I don't know. I just don't know if a raid would be the best thing. You know, for them, because I don't know if that's gonna be something that will benefit them much. But like, we could give them a shout out for real, you know. Just let me know what you say, okay? Ooh, no, did I just fall back down? Did I just fall all the way back down here? That's okay. Who is this guy? But like, just give me the name. I'll shout him out, dude. Trust me. Trust. Just let me know what their name is and we'll give them a shout out, okay? But yeah, I'm super tired. Almost on 3 hours, 140 viewers. Doing pretty good. Okay, so shout out to Sweet Chili Games, and I will be giving them a sub after this game. If y'all are watching, once this is over, if y'all want to go over to that live stream, feel free. I'm not sure how raids work on YouTube. I would honestly want to, but to do that, I would have to exit out of this game and pull up YouTube, and then some stuff might be shown that I don't want to be shown, like maybe like personal information about my accounts and stuff like that. I just don't know how to safely do that, and I gotta keep my well-being on my channel, okay? But Sweet Chili Games, feel free to sub to them as well. I mean, so yeah, we're getting towards the end. I just want to thank you all for watching. Like, honestly, once we get streaming better, I'm not having an issue of doing raids. It's just, I'm legitimately, like, if I exit out of this tab right now, or exit out of this game, it literally might pop up on like anything, and I don't know, like, you know, I'm still very new to this stuff, but I do want to thank everybody for watching. It's been an amazing stream. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, watch any of my other videos. But yeah, 3-hour live stream, 140 people watched, 319 total views for this stream. What's going on over there? Why is Esbern just killing people? Esbern, why did you just randomly kill this person? Like, Okay, let me read this note real quick. I have good reason to believe the target will be coming to Rift in the next few days. Do not fail me. Legitimately, it was just trying to kill me and Esbern, or was it you just trying to kill Esbern? Yeah, I mean, this has been an amazing stream. I'm gonna try really hard to do one tomorrow. So if y'all are here, please come by tomorrow. But yeah. Ooh, let's not load, let's save. Thank you all for watching, guys. My name's been Elder4101. And I will see you all later.